All right. How you people doing today? Y'all miss me yet, or should I stay gone? I know I've been on I've just been trying to get my mind right. I've been working in the background, trying to hire new people and stuff like that. So I know I owe a lot of people some explanations of why the fuck I just disappear like that. But it was a lot of things I had to I got to take care of. And to be honest, Twitter is like Twitter can be sidetracking when it comes to actually getting shit done. So that's why I just stayed away for a minute and went to TikTok. If anybody was looking for me, I'm over there on TikTok. It's doing well. But we got a hell of a show for today. We're gonna talk about a couple of things and a handful of touchy subjects. Excuse me 1 second. Don't take me long to do this.
Surprise, everybody. Yeah, so this
I
is
missed y'all too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never fall, man. They can't get me like that. You know what I'm saying? I just went back and rebuild. But I missed y'all, man. I missed y'all. Shit, y'all missed me. Drop the motherfucking super chats. Put $1 in the chat. Shit. Cause Frampton left this. We moving in good ways. You know what I'm saying? This is becoming more of a news organization more than anything. We need all of the help that we can get. But we're gonna move on the show because I don't have JB for that long.
Mm-hmm.
How y'all doing? Hey Bluebird, hey Graham. Line 3. It's just like this. It's the same thing that happened with the North Dakota pipeline. It's the same thing that happens that's been happening to our natives for fucking years now, and nobody really cares.
Yeah.
Nobody really cares. I'm going out. I'm trying to do research, and I'm looking at these articles, from the left and the right, and even some parts of the left is saying that these protests is going to stop. It's going to stop jobs. Hold on. First of all, I want to say that people have been arrested. People have been arrested and charged for inciting riots, for protesting for their land, for the freedom of their land, to not run oil pipelines through their lands. But I see people talking about jobs and how this is they're protesting is messing with people's jobs. They're losing money and we're in a pandemic and stuff like that. Look, man, you want to know how to save lives, save the earth, and save money? Go green. Go green.
Go green.
Because, yes, they might be messing up a couple of people paychecks for a couple of weeks, but them people are messing up our lives for future generations. And what do I mean by that? They're not deliberately just creating things in a lab like Dr. Eggman. No, but their job is to poison the earth.
Exactly.
Their job is to poison the earth. So this is why I don't join all strikes. This is exactly why I don't join all strikes, because what are you striking for? What is your job? But JB, how you feel about climate change? What's going on in line 3?
I can back you up on your point. People are saying, oh, well, it's going to add more jobs. Well, defunding the police will take away jobs. Getting us Medicare for all will take away jobs. Yeah. Having a Green New Deal will take away jobs. Here's the thing. Is the job going to be something that actually harms us and hinders us from actually having a better future? Because, look, I know there's a lot of people who are, say, for instance, they work in the health insurance industry. They may be underwriters. They may be health insurance agents, things like that. But guess what? Okay. it is a system that is actually literally keeping millions of people from having adequate health care. So
Yes.
therefore, you guys are gonna have to be retrained and put in something else.
Yes.
Okay, you guys could probably still work for Medicare. Those people who are working for these pipelines who would have these jobs, I'd rather them do green manufacturing. So we're not going to take the jobs away. We're going to change them. Because the thing is that yes, people still need jobs, but what the type of jobs that they're doing also matters. So people can cry about, oh, these are going to be taking jobs away, but at the same time is what would you rather have? Them have different jobs or people's water taken away, people's environment taken away? It doesn't make any sense to do that.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I mean that
We literally are
it's a weak
putting
argument.
that's this is this is the same arguments we get from the same people that saying healthcare shouldn't be free. And shit like that. Like, oh my
Yeah,
God, like these people, how can you really put profit over the earth? All right, I see
exactly.
putting money over human lives. I see a motherfucker actually doing that.
Hmm.
But putting money over the place that you have to live, that's insane.
Crazy, man.
And if you know the science behind your job, you know that you guys are polluting not only water, you're polluting, what I'm saying, you're damaging our earth, putting
Hmm.
toxics in our earths
Hmm.
and our soils,
Yeah.
and you don't think that shit is insane? Yes, you need a new job.
Hmm.
Everybody needs to go green. We will save billions of dollars,
Hmm.
saving billions of dollars, but saving money don't always make that fucking money because there's a lot of people. It's a monopoly on this. It's a
Hmm.
monopoly on all this shit.
Hmm.
And they not gonna let us get ahead up unless we got to get out there with them protesters, man. Like if you're close, Minnesota, anywhere, go to Florida. Florida, they are sitting on poison land.
Hmm.
Anywhere where's the protest a strike, we need to fucking be there. We need to raise our voices, man.
Hmm. Yeah, because you look at the what we suffered with the Dakota Access Pipeline years ago. Where you had the water protectors trying to protect that land, and look, uh, this is indigenous people's land anyway. Why in the hell are we over there trying to put a pipeline through it? I mean, that's just stupid. Do you want somebody to put a pipeline through your home? That's
But
that's idiot.
that
That's
was
idiotic.
I think it was the last show I was on. Nick had actually brought up a good point about how they was doing the peace treaties with the Native Americans. Like, oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna sign a peace treaty. Oh, we're killing you, we're bombing you, we're pushing you back, we're taking your land, and they're still doing it. They're still doing it. Like, how is it their land if America can just run whatever fucking pipelines they want through it? And
Hmm.
this brings up another point about reparations. Native
Hmm.
Americans have received reparations, but
Hmm.
what did they really receive? They
Yeah.
can't even control their own land. They go to jail for protecting their own land. So what reparations have they really received? They can barely even grow off their land. So we gotta watch these steps as Black people. We gotta
Hmm.
watch these mistakes and all these things that these other races did when they got bailouts or any help from the government,
Hmm.
or any type of payback.
Hmm.
Because I don't want to be going through that. We got to get this shit together, all the way together. And not only Black people need reparations, Native Americans need
Hmm.
proper reparations.
They do. Hmm.
What's going on, y'all?
Hmm. Of course. Thanks, Miss G. You know how we do. But yeah, so and that was a really good point, Rome. I mean, you said proper reparations
Yeah.
because the thing is that, like, for instance, if you know if my car has a broken fender and the axle is broken and all that other shit is broken, it's like 10 things are broken, but you only fix two things on the car. Is it fully repaired?
No,
So
no.
the root word in
It's
reparations
probably not
is
even running.
repair.
It's probably not even running. What did
Yeah.
you fix?
Yeah.
You fix
So,
the tire and you replace a fucking lug or a nut, but
mhm.
you didn't fix the engine.
Yeah. So the root operative word in reparations is repair. So therefore, nothing was truly prepared. You guys just slapped a band-aid on it and said, all right, fuck off. That's
Yep.
basically all what they did. And the
Yep.
thing is that our Native American brothers and sisters also need reparations as well
Yep.
because they were victims of genocide and they were basically cast out from their homes.
Yep. We need a revolution to get our reparations because the same government that they just got their reparations from, we're going to be getting our reparations from them also. And if they
Mhm.
fuck the Native Americans like they fuck, if we see how they fuck the Native Americans, what do you think they're going to do to black people?
Same thing. Same song, different dance.
Oh, man, I think it's going to be worse. I think
Maybe.
they hate us more than they hate the natives. It's more of us to hate.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
yeah. I really think they hate us more than the natives. Like we would have received something by now. Something, but no.
Yeah.
No. They keep us in our fucking hoods and our projects,
Hmm.
in our in our test sites,
Yeah.
and say
What I like,
go ahead and kill each other.
like I like to call the hood an open air prison,
Yeah.
and the cops are just corrections officers.
Yeah.
That's all they are.
Or
Yeah.
sometimes I call it the zoo. You know, it ain't nothing but zookeepers. That's because that's how they look at us. They look at us like animals. But
Yeah.
even like I meant to talk about Amy Klobuchar because earlier today she was asked if Biden should Biden step in and do something about this.
Hmm.
She said no. This is all state control. So
Hmm.
like listen to these Democrats, man. These are the people that y'all voted for. The climate change party. So if it's state controlled, they are doing this purposely. They sending the police in to bust these fucking protesters' heads open. They
Hmm.
are sending these people and they're using your tax dollars to harm Native Americans.
Hmm.
And this is why I got a big problem. That's why I say, man, we need to stop paying taxes. We need to stop. We need to just stop it. We need to find out. We need to go back to living like cavemen, if that's what it's going to take. Get off the phone, get off the internet, get off the Wi-Fi, get off of their shit. Get off of everything they control and let's go back to being humans. You know, because some point we fucked up. At
Hmm.
some point in human history, we fucked up. So I
Hmm.
think we need to just rewind time our damn self and learn
Hmm.
how to actually be human. Learn how to actually take care of one another, take care of the earth.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean,
Um,
hey, there was I think Quaker Socialists said it. I think they were the ones that said it. Look at how how. No, it was Andy. Andy was talking about how if you look at the Amish,
yeah,
look at how they live. Like they depend on one another, and they basically have a sense of community. Now, I'm not saying going all the way back to that. We still want to keep our technology,
yeah,
but at the same time, they have that sense of community, and they got something right.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, they got something right. And like we
Hmm.
don't need all this shit. Like, come on, man, we already spoiled. That's why we so spoiled now, man. Like, let's just dish this shit,
Hmm.
and we can make it ourselves. I mean, y'all niggas literally make it. You
Hmm.
just don't have the resources to do it. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? We can make a way. There's always, you know what I'm saying? If there's a will, there's a
Hmm.
dependent on these people, you know, in every way. And
Hmm.
find out how the fuck we gotta find out the best way that we can take care of each other.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. And the thing is that, somebody like Amy Klobuchar, I'm not going to give her much stock because this is the same lady that let Derek Chauvin go. She could have prosecuted him, but she chose not to.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to give her much stock
Yeah.
anyway.
She killed George Floyd. That's why
Yeah.
she was feeling bad at the funeral. Like, oh shit. Like, yeah, this is what your policies actually do. And you know what? It's so crazy that these people don't see what their policies actually do until it hit main stage, until
Yeah.
people is calling them out. Like
Hmm.
sometimes they might see it, but do
Hmm.
they care?
Yeah.
Do they care?
They
Because
only care if it affects them in a negative way. Like, look at Kamala Harris when Tulsi Gabbard basically bodied her in a debate. That's when Kamala Harris actually cared about her record.
whoo-wee. She's like,
Yep.
I'm proud of my record. Like everybody's looking, are you proud of that? Like not even just her. A lot of people don't give this a lot of people don't give this debate that time that shine that it needs. Well, what's that fucking motherfucking name? He a bootlicker too, but he was going off on Biden about the
Oh, Cory Booker.
no, not Cory Booker.
Oh.
He was, damn it, I don't want to get canceled again.
Mhm.
He was a different ethnicity. He was like Cuban,
Oh, you're talking about Joaquin Castro?
what's his name?
I
Or
think it was
Marco?
Joaquin.
What was that, Marco? No. Well, one of the motherfuckers, but they was going off on Biden. They was going off
Hmm.
on Biden during the debate. I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, he really
Julian Castro. I'm sorry. Julian
Julian,
Castro.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
man, he was
I got him
going
mixed
off
up with his
on
twin brother. He
the
has
ass.
a twin brother. Yeah.
Was it
But
Marco? No, not Marco
Julian.
Rubio.
Julian
Yeah.
Castro. Yeah.
Man, he was going off, and you know, it's the truth. It's the truth. Like, and this is all we have to do is just push this shit in their face. You don't like it? Oh well. You know, like, man, okay. The only reason why I said get off of their internets and shit like that. I mean, look, man, they just took away my fucking 12th Twitter page, dude. Like, and I just told y'all at the Medicare for All speech, they control the internet, but we control the streets. You know, so yes, it's important for us to go out there and march and protest with whoever we can, wherever we can. You know, I know a lot of us don't have money to travel, you
Hmm.
know, but it's something going on in your city. I guarantee.
Hmm.
I guarantee if it's not 30 minutes away, it's probably 2 hours away, but you can make it.
Hmm.
Something is happening, and we need to be the ones to speak up. We need to be the ones controlling the narrative in our own neighborhoods. We need to, you know what I'm saying, be the ones telling, reporting the motherfucking news. But
Hmm.
I want to move on to the next topic if you don't mind.
No, I'm good. Hmm.
Oh yeah, man. I keep my commie flag, man.
Hmm.
This flag was actually a gift from somebody. I don't even know who sent it, but I know I had ordered me one,
Hmm.
and like the same day it came, and I looked at my order. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hmm.
And it was a little letter in the thing, like, oh, thank you for everything you do. I'm like, oh shit, how do you get my address? No name, no nothing, but that was a little scary, but I kept it. Spirit Airlines. Spirit
Oh.
Airlines. Where do I start? Let
Oh,
me
where do you start?
I flew on Spirit a handful of times. I flew on Spirit. The 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 most fucked up plane I ever been on. Most uncomfortable chairs. Their seats are more uncomfortable than bus chairs
Wow.
than the city buses.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. But there are people who are striking, protesting. There's
Hmm.
actually people. Actually, if my producer can actually throw that article up, uh, about what the people were saying and the conditions they had to work under. People was getting stranded in cities that they never been to,
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
getting stranded. Can you imagine? Like, first of all, a lot of these people that work for these airlines, you know, flight attendants and shit like that, they're poor. A lot of people just start leaving their city, you know, when they got this job, but you don't actually go out and travel. You just go and fly over to the next state and then go over to that state.
Hmm.
Like they can you imagine being from the city and getting stuck in fucking Albuquerque or some shit? And looking back, what was that, December 30th, December 15th, 30th or something? We gave them $15 billion to take care of this problem, to make sure that their employees are paid. What did they do with that money? I really want to. JB, you know what the fuck they did with that money? $15 billion.
Oh, I can tell you. So here's what they did. They took those millions of dollars and they decided to do what's called stock buybacks. So the government actually gave them money in order to retain jobs so that they can keep those jobs there while people stayed home during the pandemic instead of going under. And so with those stock buybacks, instead they went back and increased and inflated the value of their stocks, and then they also fired a lot of their employees. And now
Yep.
goes across the board in all airlines.
Yep.
So when they did that, they now have a whole lot less employees. But now, since everybody is going back to work and going back to normal, guess what? Well, flights picked it back up, but the people didn't come back. So now you have a bunch of people that aren't coming back to these airline jobs. And the thing is that because they're not coming back to these airline jobs, then they have to cancel hundreds of flights, which leaves a bunch of people stranded. And Spirit is not the top notch airline.
At all.
You know, it's not. So you have a lot of people who are working class that have to use these airlines, and they're not even able to get home. And some of these people, they have regular jobs. They have to go back. And if they don't, then they're in trouble. And so uh, this is what's going on, with places like Spirit Airlines, and
And
it sucks.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. That shit suck.
yeah, yeah.
That shit suck. But you know what? This song sound familiar as fuck. I don't know the words, but this song sound familiar because ain't this the same thing GM just did? Ain't this the same thing every fucking corporation does when we pay them billions of dollars out of our tax dollars? Like I understand if they just pulled this money out of the air, but we pay these people, and what do? They take advantage of our people, ring them out, and fire them
Hmm.
with no blowback from the government. No blowback.
Hmm.
It's a shame that we have to fucking live like this. And I keep telling my niggas, stop calling Detroit the Motor City. This ain't the Motor City. This is where a whole bunch of fucking black people make cars. If this is the Motor City, y'all will own stocks in fucking GM, Chrysler, Ford. How many? It's generations of blacks in Detroit that work for Ford and all these corporations, all these automotive services. Generations of us, but nobody own anything. Shit, they didn't been dipping until they 401k. By the time it's time to retire, they broke.
Hmm.
It's the same old song every fucking time, and that's why I get pissed off. Bless you, Megan, with all my atheist powers I can. But this is why I get pissed off at the world. Because you got motherfuckers talking about, oh, you have to work hard. You have to work hard in order to live good and live like this. And I shouldn't have to pay for your stuff. But dude, you pay for bailouts. Why aren't you on there yet? You know what I'm saying? Why aren't you saying anything about that shit? And some of these motherfuckers say, oh, America is so-and-so and $1 trillion in debt. And these are the people that you want to give control of healthcare, control over healthcare. I'm like, oh, so you agree with me that the American government need to be overthrown? It's either one of the two. Because this shit not working for me or you. So what the fuck we gonna do, man? What the fuck is we gonna do? We gonna sit here and bail them out again? We're gonna bail out the airlines again? Then what they gonna do? Buy back the stocks again? Fire some more workers? What? CEOs go home rich? They're gonna die rich or not. Whether this company falls or not, they're gonna die rich. Generations of their families are gonna die rich. Whether this shit fall or not. And they still gonna be getting bailouts. With your money.
They privatize the gains and socialize the losses. That's exactly what they do. And they do this every single time because they know that the government is with them in this. And so they're going to continue to keep doing it. And the thing is that
lobbyist.
Yeah. Oh, it's not just lobbyists. I mean, wasn't it Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul Pelosi? Was he on the board of some real estate
Yep.
real estate company, and so and she's also making money, off of the markets. And so that a lot of people were tweeting about that today,
Yeah.
and so how in the hell are you making $178,000 a year and you come out a millionaire, a 100 millionaire, a multi-millionaire? Like, how in the hell did that happen? That doesn't happen by accident.
Hell no. You got to know somebody to know somebody. And I was just explaining this to my stepdaughter that you gotta. It's not about what you can do, because I can do almost anything that I can build you a fucking house.
Mm-hmm.
I can work on anything but a car under the hood.
Mm-hmm.
But almost anything I can put my hands on, I can do and I will do,
Mm-hmm.
as long as it helps my fucking family.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything if I don't have the right connections to use
Exactly.
my hands the right way, to use my mind the right way, to actually fucking go out and prosper.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can have all these $1 million ideas, but all he gonna do is get taken from Google that's already watching you when you for them
Mm-hmm.
ads.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, shit
Yeah.
sucks, man. But
Yeah.
I stand with the workers of Spirit Airline and all these motherfuckers, because a lot of them gonna go down. A lot of them gonna
Yeah.
start filing for bankruptcy. It's around that time. Election
Yeah.
time about to come up in a year or two. There's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people, a lot of corporations gonna need bailouts,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of fucking bootlegging is about to go around. We need to save our jobs. We need to save the economy. The pandemic hurt the economy and blah, 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 blah. We got to get back on it. We got to save the American government. We got to save the American people. No, you want to save the American people? Stop bailing these motherfuckers out. Give us, nationalize the shit. Give us
Aren't
control of the shit.
Wait, aren't they market loyalists? Aren't they the ones who say, you take a risk when you go out into that market, and so if you didn't save up enough money, then you failed. Then, oh well. In my book, when it comes to the markets, there's no such thing as too big to fail. If you fail, if you fail. That's the way capitalism works. Okay, if you guys want to be capitalists, then do that. So guess what? If some of these companies are going to fail, let them fail, because they shouldn't have been doing the things that they
They
should
let
have been
us
doing in
fail.
the first place.
They
And
let
then
us
they
fail.
also had they had billions of dollars in profit, not just revenue, profit. And then they could have actually saved that money, like they tell us to do, so that they can save for a rainy day. But they decided not to save for a rainy day, and so now they're out of the job. Well, you know what? Why don't y'all just go learn the code? Why don't y'all just go get a job at Amazon? They're hiring. Instead of coming in hat in hand to the government to say, "Oh well, we're too big to fail. You need to get us some money." And it's like, get the fuck out of here. We don't owe you no money. You're the man. You're the reason why you fail. You're the reason why you fail. So guess what? We're not gonna do that for you. We're not, going to embolden you like that. Like, get out of here. And it's so stupid how people think that, you can enable these companies, you know.
How many small businesses fail a year?
Way too many. And a lot of times it's
What
not
the hell
even
is
their
that
fault.
about?
It's because these big businesses are taking up all the room.
Shit, these motherfuckers, some of these big corporations even qualify for welfare. They get welfare, bridge card type shit.
It's stupid. It's like, why in the hell are you getting welfare when I see you on a fucking Cessna, on a G6,
And
flying around?
motherfuckers was complaining about me having a treadmill like it's a nana track. I got this motherfucker from the secondhand store after a rich motherfucker got tired with it. Like, what the fuck?
you got a old Norder track, and they're sitting down there
That bitch
exercising in front of their Peloton mirror that cost them
man.
$2,000 that they just bought on a whim because it looked really nice on TV.
It
So
matched my
stupid.
wall decors. Oh god, man, fuck your wall decor.
You should be taking public transportation anyway.
I
Goddamn
swear.
capitalist.
And that pushed me to another point about push me back to GM and Chrysler and public transportation and how I wanted to take it back to how, you know what I'm saying, these people got so much money into these roads and freeways that will never be done.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since I
Oh,
was a child, that's all I remember is my freeway with cones and halfway done.
oh, you
You
know
know,
why? Oh, I can tell you why. Because those freeways, the asphalt is actually made from fossil fuels. And
yeah,
who owns the company to
yeah,
refine those fossil fuels? Koch brothers.
yeah,
They're the ones. And so, even here in Florida, when we tried to do a massive light rail, they shut it down. Why? Because they want us to build roads more
yep,
instead so that they can actually make more money from their
yep.
company.
And,
So,
and sell
see,
these
yeah,
dumbass cars, these ugly ass cars. That's all the same.
yeah. They don't do nothing new. In fact, on second thought, he was actually talking about how a lot of those brand new cars, like the 2020 cars that are brand spanking new, they take them off the lot and they take them to the dumpster and they destroy them to keep the prices up
Yeah,
instead of actually giving them to people
yeah,
who may be in need.
yeah. Because it's way more than enough cars. They actually got
Oh yeah,
islands full of junk cars. Islands full of junk cars, man. And not even just the thought of just holding all that metal in that one place where we can just melt it down and make it to something else,
yeah,
like steel beams to for the blueprint of a homeless shelter.
or a home for people.
But no, we're just gonna throw them away because that shit doesn't make us money.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't get that mindset that money is so important that is it's more important than any human life. Like, all right, man, like don't get me wrong, man. Like I did what I had to do, but back in the days, I wasn't thinking like I'm gonna make this money and fuck all y'all. You know what I'm saying? It was just I'm trying to get some money to feed my family. You know, I
yeah,
wasn't trying to think evil. You know what I'm saying? But I was doing evil things for money, and it does make you do evil things. But when you know you fucking evil, you know you doing evil things. All right, I'm like, all right, you know, gangbanging, yeah, we keep our hood clear of the crooked cops and shit like that, but we do a lot of fucked up shit too, y'all. Like,
hmm
you know what I'm saying? You know, let's take it back to how the GDs used to do
hmm
back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? How they really used to police the neighborhood. We don't you know what I'm saying? We really aren't supposed to kill each other and stuff like that. We're really supposed to be building up our neighborhood, not burning it down. And even if it is the vice lords or 5 star or territory, we just leave them niggas be. That shit, what they doing had nothing to do with us. But I'm just trying to compare that life to this life. But this shit right here it has all to do with us. And what makes it so crazy is half of these people is on their last limb and they don't have to fucking deal with the you know what I'm saying with the outcome of climate change or people having the lack of health care and shit like that. Even with all this fucking people dying from coronavirus. Oh my god, man, this shit is so
yeah,
crazy. The world,
yeah.
America is so crazy, man. It's
hmm
so crazy.
Ultimately, it's about, like I said before, uh, if you do not have an emergency, you have no sense of urgency. So it's the same thing with a lot of these people. Also, they feel like they are more deserving because they think they're better. It's ultimately about ego. That's ultimately what it's about. Like,
Yes.
why in the hell does Jeff Bezos have that much money? He know he can't spend all that money in a lifetime. He knows he can't. But the thing is, it's about ego because he wants to be on top, because he wants to say
Uh-huh.
that he made the most. But the thing is, the only way you can make the most is if you exploit the most.
Yes.
And so the thing is that for him, it's an inferiority complex. And the thing
So,
is that the only way
hold on,
that
hold on,
will
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
what was up,
Because I want you to. We need to talk about Rihanna. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right.
Rihanna?
Rihanna.
Oh yeah, we can talk about her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because her makeup product,
hmm
I was looking around. I'm looking like, how did she become a billionaire? I'm like, I'm looking. I see a whole bunch of fake ass capitalists on my Facebook page,
hmm
and people celebrating Jay Z, Kanye West,
hmm
and Rihanna becoming billionaires. And I'm like, okay, well that was like out of nowhere. But I forgot she did have a makeup brand.
hmm
So I'm looking around like, hold on. I hope she ain't doing what I think she's doing.
mm
But yes, she's doing what I thought she was doing. She's using child labor. They
Yep.
got their company over in the country without regulations on child labor laws,
Mm-hmm.
and they're basically getting their product made for free. Oh, Sabi, hey Sabi,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, she
Yeah.
that that shit is fucked up.
Yeah.
And what's crazy about the whole report is uh they said they don't know. They don't know if they actually use child labor, and there is no rules on it, so we don't have to actually care.
Plausible deniability, right? Um, a lot of times, a lot of these, billionaires will say, "Well, I didn't know. My people, my handlers were doing it." Here's the thing: if you're trying to build a brand and have a
Mhm.
billion-dollar company, and you're going all the way to the raw materials, because one, I forgot the name of the material that they were using, that they were having kids mine for, but the material is used to kind of give like a shimmer to makeup. And so there were kids actually mining for that in India.
Yes.
And my thing is that, number one, you should have the mind to want to look deeply into your company and say, okay, so how are we getting this raw material? How
Yeah.
are we getting that raw material? If you're truly an ethical person, you would do that. But the thing is that for her, it's just, okay, I trust you guys. Just do what you need to do. And the thing is number one, and the rule of business, don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
That's the number one rule in business. You don't trust anybody. You have to look at the numbers and look at all the facts. Dot
Yeah.
your I's and cross your T's.
Yes.
So either she is very ignorant, or she's uh she's evil.
Yeah.
He's either one of the two.
Because I'm like, I own a t-shirt company,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people was trying to get on me about that, like, oh well, you got people in a sweatshop and this and that. Like, no, we buy the cheap ass clothes, this cheap ass shirts from the liquor store, basically, and just
Mm-hmm.
print on
Mm-hmm.
them.
Mm-hmm.
We just get them at a deal. But
Mm-hmm.
I know who make them. You know what I'm saying? I can actually go see them. It's a union.
Mm-hmm.
They don't just make my t-shirts, they make a whole bunch of other t-shirts. They have a union. I think the leader is still black.
Mm-hmm.
It was the black guy I was talking to last time, a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm like, but that was like one of my main things, is that I didn't want child labor making my t-shirts as a communist.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not about making money. It's about just commies having some type of brand out there, because we got shirts out there with the fucking hammer and sickle, but we ain't got tricked out shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no swag shit. You know what I'm saying? We got no shit niggas can
Yeah.
wear in the hood.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I started my brand, really. But I was, I won't even say smart enough. I was just had enough heart to actually give a fuck about who's actually making my t-shirts, how much are they making. They make 50%.
Okay.
50%. I get Carrie get her percentage, I get 20%. And now on my new t-shirt, I'm only gonna get 10% because my best friend actually drew the shirt. So I'm gonna get him 10%.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody get their way. Everybody, what I'm saying? We rise up together, man. But that child labor, all that
Mm-hmm.
shit, we gotta put a stop to that. New world, a lot of I don't want to be rude or to anybody that's older than me, in older generations, boomers and up. But like, once a lot of these older generations die off, we got to make sure we bury them and their traditions.
Yeah.
Like, we have to make sure we bury them in their traditions, especially the hate about the hate period, racism, homophobia, all that shit. We need to really get rid of everything that they had built and just build from the ashes that they burnt this bitch down. You know what I'm saying? From the fire, from the ashes,
Hmm.
and wait till the fire stopped that they didn't burn this bitch down with. Cause, and I mean that literally, cause half of the earth is on fire.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so
I get what you're saying. It's basically hold on to the good shit, but then when it comes to the bad shit, just take it all away. And I mean, that's basically my same sentiment too, because it's just like when you become a parent and you have kids and you realize some of the generational things that have been going on, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna put the stop to some of that. So we want to do that also on a wider scale. We want to get rid of those generational issues that
yes,
we see, the homophobia, the transphobia, the racism, the sexism, the militarism, the imperialism. We want to get rid of all these. We want to get rid of all these as soon as we possibly can. And
yes.
anybody who wants to uphold it, they will be ostracized, cast aside until they learn their lesson and be like, hey, if you're down with imperialism, nah, you ain't part of the team. Go
Yes,
over there and stay
yes.
over there until you learn that shit don't fly.
That should be the only minority. That
Yeah.
should be the only minority. We all should stick together, but the hateful niggas should be the only minority in this world. They
Yes,
shouldn't be
exactly.
as powerful as they are
Mhm.
today. And actually, they are the minority.
Yeah.
They just have power. They just find ways to get power. They don't care about fucking you over in order to get power.
Yeah.
So this is why, you know what I'm saying, they rule over the majority. This is why over half of Americans that's eligible to vote doesn't.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because they like we see through your shit, bro. Look, what
Because
the fuck they gonna do?
they don't feel like nobody actually cares about them. Ultimately, I mean, let's think about it. When we were talking to Dr. West a couple days ago, he said you have to be extremist and radical in your love, right? So that means also wanting to take care of somebody, and you don't have to necessarily know somebody to have a love for someone. You
Yes.
can still love your fellow humans from
Save the
afar
bees.
in a relative way. And so by doing that, you also want to have policies and laws that cater to that love. But the thing is that you have a lot of people who are doing something that's deeply unloving. Capitalism is unloving. Imperialism is unloving. Exploitation is unloving. So the thing is that if they're not doing that, the loving thing for us to do is to correct it and to chastise them correctly for it, for
Yeah.
not being that way. And so that's how we have to be. And that's what we're doing right now.
And people, I'm like, hey, you're pushing your ways, you're pushing your ideas, and who the fuck don't?
They all do.
Everybody in every way push their ideas and their way of what they think life should be. But uh, we we got the basics. We know the basics of what life should be. We don't got it all. We don't have all the answers. No, that would be
Hmm.
a lie to sit here and say that we're gonna figure out climate change. We're gonna figure out how to we're gonna end homelessness. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? We can fight the shit. You know what I'm saying? We can get people here and there's a blah 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 and fix up these homes and make sure. But we can't just nigga. You ain't Thanos. You ain't snapping your finger and getting this shit done at 1 second. It's gonna take time. It's gonna
Yeah.
take hell of a hell of a fight, and it's gonna take for us not to give up and give in. And I always remind people that we don't live long, and especially me as a black man, I only got like 70 years on my clock. So
Hmm.
as long as I'm living, I have to do for the future generations because
Hmm.
I know that my fucking like dog, my shit is so limited that it, I can get taken out by a number of things. Somebody that's from my neighborhood, somebody that's that grew up with me, the police, or anybody, anything. My clock is ticking, so I have to make sure that uh, I'm at least laying some type of groundwork for the future generations to know, like, look, I was trying. I didn't give in. I didn't start running for governor and this and that, and then just gave up on a fight, on a revolution. You know, I fought to my very end and I tried. And even if we don't solve climate change, end racism and fucking fight the fucking military industrial complex, At least fucking try. At least fucking strap up your boots. At least fucking strap up your gloves. Put the tape on your hands. At least make it look like you're trying to fight.
Hmm. Yeah,
Cause it's gonna take uh, man. I don't know. You can go ahead and take it, man. I just want motherfuckers to
yeah,
beef up.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
time.
yeah. Give Jackie the link to your shirts, by the way. She wanted you to do that, but
Oh, I'm sorry, Jackie.
no. But you know what? That's all we asked for. And the funny thing is, you mentioned that all we need you to do is just try. That's what we've been trying to do. That trying to tell the people in Congress that are supposed to be progressive. We were trying to tell, look, I don't care if you lose the fight as long as you fight. That's all we were trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's just like it, it's just like you go into a boxing match and you take, your son or daughter and you like and you hold them by their shoulders and go, listen, I know this is going to be tough. I know this is going to be hard, but I want you to give it your all. I don't care if you lose. I love you anyway. I just want you to put up the best fight you can. And then you go out there and you cheer them on. And even if they lose, at least they put forth the effort. And the problem is, we didn't see anybody put forth the effort. So now we're going to have to say, all right, y'all, move aside. The outside pressure is about to come in. We're about to get this done. And so this is one of the reasons why a lot of us are now looking at either local politics or outside pressure. Because if we don't have that, then what else do we really have? You
If it
know?
right, like right, facts,
Hmm.
facts, and all these motherfuckers out here talking about, oh, we need to do this, we need to have that, we need to have that, we need to have this organization. No, all we need to have is each other. Because if we
Hmm.
don't have that, we can't have an organization. We have to
Hmm.
come together before the organization.
Hmm.
Because I keep repeating this. The more
Hmm.
I organize, the more I realize I don't like y'all. The more I realize we don't have nothing in common as people. Like, as come on, man. Imagine hanging out with me all day for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like, all right. At first it was all right, but this nigga is nuts. You know, come
Look,
on now. So we got to get
but
to know each other first before we start trying to get into these organizations and take over the government. Then we take over the government, and then what? Then all these old people and all these evil people are out of our way. And now we are in each other way because we don't agree with each other how things supposed to be.
Mhm,
So we're gonna go back in that cycle. Go
mhm,
back in that same cycle.
mhm. And then we also can become subject to the same oppressive tendencies that they were. And we got to make sure that we watch out for ourselves for that, because that's something that we can't just say, oh, we're never going to be like them. You
Yes.
never know what's going to happen until it happens. Like a lot of people say, well, if I were to win $1 million, then this is how I'd be. And then next thing you know, they go the completely opposite direction.
I mean, look at the squad.
Yeah. All they had to do was taste $178,000 and look at them now.
They ain't even get their fucking committee. That was pitiful. That was
Yeah.
pitiful.
Yeah. So, I mean, the thing is that we also got to be very cognizant and self aware of our own tendencies. Because, like Dr. Cornell West said he had a little gangster in him. I got a little gangster in me. Rome got a little gangster in him. We all do. And we got to be able to recognize that and be able to constantly work on it, because nobody's perfect.
Facts. Facts. And what? See, oh man. See, this is why I don't like certain definitions. I don't like the words unconditional love. I
Hmm.
don't like the words. I don't like this shit. Perfect.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is perfect in a world
Hmm.
like this?
Yeah.
What can you know what I'm saying? Compare this to something that's perfect,
Hmm.
like in luxury. What the fuck is luxury? What does that word mean?
It's just excess. That's all it is. More than what you need.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I just don't. Yeah,
Hmm.
I guess some people get fucking blinded by the light,
Hmm.
but you just gotta Look at the future. Look at these people careers after a while. It's either you bow down or you do this, you do that, and you ain't gonna make it, man. You gotta really be on that shit. And do you want to live your life? I mean, man, fuck that. Fuck that. Let's talk about being poor, living
Hmm.
poor. And then look, you know how much life sucks for us right now? You know how many recessions, depressions we done been through already? I'm about to be 30 in January. On January the 16th, I'll be 30.
Hmm.
We done already went through too many fucking recessions.
Hmm.
I done lived through this shit.
Hmm.
We gotta fight diseases and all this shit. We gotta dodge this and I gotta dodge the police. Man, no wonder so many people just want to die. No
Because it's
wonder.
because it's a
Look,
lot.
look, is this life?
It's a
Is
lot.
this really life, bro? We just really we didn't even get over the coronavirus, not Delta on our ass.
Hmm.
We still haven't cured any cancers, haven't dealt with HIV, but we got a drone that can shoot a motherfucker pinpoint.
The priorities that are out of whack when it comes to humans, especially those in power. Because what is a man afraid of? You know, is losing his power. And so, unfortunately, those in power are afraid to lose it, so they'll do whatever they can by any means necessary to keep that power, even though it perverts their humanity.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah, that's another word I don't like. Power. Not because that was my dad's name, but what the fuck does that mean? Because when I look at power, I'm thinking like American citizens have the real power.
yeah.
Y'all really control everything
Hmm.
through the tax system. Period. Like if Americans really wanted to, they can fuck this motherfucker up through the tax system.
Not, not necessarily. I mean,
If
because
motherfuckers just if let's just say everybody just went off the grid on some robot shit.
uh,
You know,
there could be
it's
something to
gonna
that.
take a
Yeah.
dip, and then all we need is a couple of months and not funding the military. Man, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt these fuckers. You know what I'm saying? But those are hoop dreams. I used to be a baller, and I still have hoop dreams.
Yeah. You know,
Yes.
but we have this. We have You have empathy, Rome. That's the difference. You have empathy and compassion.
Yeah.
The problem is that we're surrounded by people who don't have empathy and compassion. And the funny thing is, they are actually a minority. You
Yes.
know, the thing is that they learned how to exploit people to get to those upper echelons of society, while the rest of us are still down here. And then they want to think that they're better than us. That's part of the point that I wanted to get to, is that a lot of these people who are the oppressors, they think that they are better than everyone, so therefore they feel like they're more worthy to be in those positions. And it's funny, and I've said this before. Uh, you have people, and I know you've had this conversation. I know many people, have had this conversation.
Yeah.
Uh, if you had $1 billion, what would you do with it?
Give it
We
away.
we've all had this conversation. And then what we start doing, we start talking about, and especially of a lot of us dudes, we'll be like, the first thing we do is want to give something, get our house from our mama. That's all we always talk about.
Yeah. Fact.
We
Fact.
like, get a house from my mama. And then we start talking about other things that we want to do. But then we also start talking about wanting to help people.
Yeah.
And we never talk about trying to make it so that we can retain that same wealth while making it look like we're actually giving away. No, we just want to give it away. Thing is that you have people who literally are in this situation and they don't do it, and they just want to make it look like they are doing it, but they're not. And like, for instance, Um, my mother was telling me, "Oh well, Bill Gates decided to give like 90% of his wealth away." I'm like, "No, he didn't. He
No,
ain't giving nothing
I think
away.
that's just since I was a kid. Talking about when he died, he gonna give his fucking money away to charities.
No, he's not."
Even if that is true, guess who own them charities?
Guess who owns the charity? Yeah, and most of the money it goes straight to whoever they put in that
Yeah,
charity.
true.
It don't go to nobody else but them, and very little of it actually goes to help anybody else.
Facts. Facts. It's just another way to wash his dirty money. Because if Bill Gates die and his money is still stuck in his fucking name, and the motherfuckers really do investigations on his ass, you might see some shit.
Yeah.
You gonna see some shit. You gonna see some shit
Mhm.
that he was paying motherfuckers to hush up for.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like this dude barely has anything to do with medicine, but he funds the fuck out of our hospitals.
Yep.
Funds the fuck out of medicine.
Buying up land.
Buying up land, buying up seeds,
Mhm.
pushing people to GMO plants. And you
Mhm.
know what? I swear, I keep bringing that shit up because I'm a farmer.
Mhm.
I'm a landscaper. And that shit always seemed like some bullshit to me. That shit seemed like a way to get seeds out of our hands. This is why I buy regular weed for seeds.
Mhm.
Because I know all this government weed, no seeds in it. Yeah. It's not, it can't be real weed. But anyways, if it is, it's got one or two seeds. But if it ain't, you ain't getting shit. And you know what I'm saying? They just keeping the shit for themselves. They hoarding the seeds. They hoarding everything. The land, the seeds. Like what the fuck do we own? Why don't we just take it? And we go to work for them the next day and make them richer. Like, holy fuck. Do y'all not see how you guys are how you are helping
Mhm.
these people and then get mad at me when I say there's blood on your hands for working for certain people? I'm not gonna like I just be talking shit. Don't get me wrong, because I know motherfuckers gotta make it, but I just want you to look at it from a different lens because you are hurting people. You're hurting yourself
Mhm.
too. You're hurting your neighborhood.
Mhm.
You're hurting your future generations. You're making him rich and you poor.
Yeah. Yeah.
And notice I said him because it's like there's only a handful of female billionaires. Okay, well, her too. I'm not gonna leave y'all motherfuckers out.
Mhm. Yeah.
But
Cuz
shit, none of
yeah.
them motherfuckers should exist. Period. If I'm still delivering blankets and coats and food to homeless people.
Mhm. Yeah. The work won't be done until, there's no longer a need for a tour for the poor, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh yeah, so I mean,
We're gonna,
I'm
I'm gonna come back out with the tour for the poor once the organization get back up. Once the organization is up for real and all the paperwork is all done and all the lawyer talk, blah blah blah. I'm gonna come back. But for
yeah.
right now, I don't need to be nowhere near anybody uh
Mhm.
uh on Twitter because I'm tired of this shit. Is that my nigga RJ?
Yeah.
Yeah,
RJ.
come through, man. Yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Cuz I'm looking at, this uh the way this system is set up, and there's times where I just want to give up, man. There's times where I'm just like, man, the hell with all this, you know. Because it's like you get to a point where, and then you get people who keep saying, well, trust the process, trust the process. In about 30 years we should get health care, and in about, 45 years we'll probably have a green new deal. And I'm just like, man, you know what? I just want to go somewhere and just live my life and just like not even just be done with it, you know? Because and I started to truly realize how people become dejected, from the political process, and how, their lives are just downtrodden and there's no change. and you feel that way. And I'm just like, you know what? Fuck all y'all.
Fuck.
I just want to go. Just leave me
That's why
alone.
that's
And
why I always warn people like, man, I'm not gonna be here forever, bro. Like if Americans really don't want to fight, if y'all can't find it in y'all, if y'all don't have the heart and the guts it's gonna take to get this job done, I'm just gonna move. And I know that I'm gonna be in a losing battle going to a South America country that's got sanctions on it and have the military active in it. But they doing way more than what y'all doing. I rather at least they fighting. Like y'all
mhm,
got way more resources than these people, way more information.
yeah, yeah,
Y'all they
bigger.
butlers, they fucking maids. Y'all can stop them if you wanted to, like on some quiet shit.
Yeah,
But
yeah. If you're a truck driver, you can stop a whole lot of shit.
you ship, you know what I'm saying? You got ships and like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Y'all can stop them, but it is what it is. That's why I'm just get the fuck on. Like, bro, I'm only giving these motherfuckers a handful of my time. Cause
Hmm.
I only got like fucking 20 years to be fighting. 20 years. After that, shit is over. Shit, shit, I'll be lucky to make it that far. But that'll be what?
50.
I'll be 50.
Hmm.
Shit.
Hmm.
That's old in my hood. That's OG
Yeah.
status.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
My health situation. I don't. I don't know if I'll make it past 50. I'm only a couple years away from 40.
Yeah.
So the way I'm looking at things is like I got just a few good years to do what I can and before anything happens. So that's what I'm doing. Make a good use of the next 13 years. So.
Shit, the revolution not gonna be is not gonna be organized on this bitch. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that. So learn what y'all can and get the fuck off of this motherfucker. And
Hmm.
that's why I used to ask y'all: do your neighbor know you were a socialist? Do
Hmm.
your neighbor know you are a communist? Because they should, whether they agree with it or not. You really have to plant seeds in these people's heads. You got to let them know that we are out here. We're here. We're queer. Get used to it. Damn it. But no,
Rome, that's my line, man. The hell you doing taking my line like that, man?
hold on, hold on.
Rome, look,
Oh
look.
shit, I got your paper. I'm
Look.
sorry, man. There's your paper. You must have got mine over there. No wonder I've been so calm today.
Rome has been Mr. Professional on here. He only used motherfucker like 4 times instead of 20. So
What's good, Mark? Thank you, man. Man, I've been doing good. Just getting my shit together, man. Getting my shit together.
Yeah.
Man, I love gay rights, man. I love all rights, man. Human rights, man. I don't, that's why I don't really call anything like, I almost got canceled for that shit too when I said, I think I called gay rights human rights, some shit. Well, I didn't say that. I kept saying human rights, human rights, human rights
Hmm.
during the conversation about gay rights and trans rights,
Okay.
and a couple of gay people got mad at me.
Man, get the hell out of here, man. It- it's human rights. That's exactly what it is.
That's
We're
what I was like,
human.
whoa. I was like, man, I'm tired of typing in gay trans, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? LGBT, like, bro, I'm not that good with texting, bro.
It's okay. The thing is that it's the thought that counts, and it was where your heart was at.
Yeah.
So all this arguing the semantics is just stupid and it's distracting. And that is, so guess what? You're talking to a gay dude. If you need to say human rights and talking about us, go ahead, say human rights.
Man, damn, man, and not only life sucks because I have to, what I'm saying, fight all these diseases, dodge
Hmm.
these diseases,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dodge the police. I have to fucking dodge. Walk on eggshells for you motherfuckers that was born in a bubble. I'm drinking water.
He's drinking water. So
I
yeah,
don't drink. I don't drink liquor no more. I don't drink liquor and alcohol and shit.
yeah, you know, and sometimes we have to.
I love you, Martin. Tori.
I mean, we need to respect each other, but also we also need to also laugh at ourselves too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, uh, we have to have enough self awareness and not take ourselves so seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be the first to laugh at a gay joke from a comedian.
thank
I'll be the first one.
you. Yeah,
Because if it's funny, it's funny.
it's
You know
funny.
what I'm saying?
It's
Because
funny.
it's like,
You,
I do
you know,
that.
you know what hurt?
I laugh.
Sometimes jokes do hurt when you can relate to it in certain ways. Like
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok. It was Superman arm wrestling a kid that was fighting cancer.
Mm.
Hold
Uh-oh.
on. Okay.
Hmm.
So some dude basically cut into the thing and was like, clack. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm Superman. And people were so mad.
Yeah.
People were so fucking mad. And I was like,
But let me ask you this: how many people that were fighting cancer actually got a good laugh at it?
a lot of people did. A lot of people saying that, but you know why I took back my laugh?
What?
Because the mother of the child came into the TikTok.
Oh, I see.
Nigga, my tears went back up in my eyes. Shit, I was like, oh shit, nigga, like my auntie called me jacking off
Hmm.
or something. I was scared
Hmm.
as hell. Oh my god.
Okay.
Where the fuck is
Took a
Andre
turn.
at? But yeah, anyways, talking about shooting.
What a transition, Rome.
I wanted to talk about some shit that I really don't touch on enough because you know it's not because I'm biased because
Hmm.
I know where the root of a lot of these things come from, but it's hard for me to be into news and to report news and not talk about the inner city blues, the shit that
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. It was a lot of inner city shootings this week.
Mm,
Detroit, Chicago, and
yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. I know, man. I know that it's a different world.
Hmm.
I know it's a different life. I know it can be a jungle, but you can make your own world in the hood. Lots of us do it, but it takes for you to be your own leader. It's so easy to fall into these crowds,
Yeah.
to fall into these tribes, these gangs, and think that you the man. You know what I'm saying? You're protected. You're this and that, but you're a target. You're a target, and you're making your family a target. But I know this isn't just over drugs, just over gang violence. This is deep. This runs deep.
Hmm. Yeah.
And the only thing that's bad about this is a lot of us know it. A lot of us know that we are doing their dirty work by shooting and killing each other.
Yeah. Facts.
We know this. We even preach this to our nieces and nephews, and we go out and rob the next black man.
Hmm.
We have to do better,
Definitely.
and it's easier said than done. Yes,
Hmm. Yeah.
but who else is going to do it? Who else can do it for you?
Yeah.
If you can go out and be the hardest gangster, you can be the best father while being the best human. You can be the best all around.
Yeah.
You don't have to fall in line with these people. And I know that world is tempting. I know you see it on TV and this and that, but that's TV.
Hmm.
When you in that shit for real, you in there for real. And sometimes you never get out. And this is why I always bring up that I was an ex gang banger because I can never get out of the gang that I was in. I can just not participate in certain ways. But when it's time to put on, you better be there. And no matter how many clothes I give away to the homeless, no matter how many shows I do and how big for Hampton Left has become, that gang will get me if they want me. So I know that it's a different world. You switch sides, you say something stupid, but it don't have to be this way.
Hmm.
I ain't even telling you to make peace with these motherfuckers. I'm just telling you to just get away from them. Get away from everybody who disturb your peace.
Hmm.
Not only are you helping them by killing another black person, they putting your black ass in prison,
Yeah.
and you helping them again. Now we have another home without a black father. You helped them again.
Hmm.
Now we have another son out there on the streets. You just helped these motherfuckers again.
Hmm.
Think about it.
Yeah.
That's all I got right now. I'll be right back. Let me go pee. Take this shit away, bro. Please.
Yeah. What Rome just said is something that we experience in our neighborhoods. Um, I grew up in the hood too. A lot of people don't realize it, but yeah, I have. And you know, we we have to be ones who change. We have to change our mindset, and we have to go into a different direction. But the problem is that it's tough to go into a different direction because you have pressure from all sides. A lot of the crimes that are committed are crimes of opportunity and crimes of desperation because the system makes it such a desperate situation to the point where you have really no choice. You feel like you have no choice, so you have to do some of these things in order to survive, and that's ultimately what it's about. It's about survival. And why are the police there? Because they know that you will go after who has the most resources for your survival. And who has the most resources? The rich people, the wealthy, the people in those gated communities. So they try to keep you under control in the hood so that you don't get so rowdy and try to take their resources. And this is one of the reasons why. This is why they hate and they want to keep us down in the hood. And also, this is why they want to keep the working class down, because that means if we start to move to the left, that means we're going to take their resources. They don't want us to do to them what they do to disadvantaged countries, right? They don't want us to do to the Hamptons like they did to Africa. They don't want us to do to Calabasas like they did to the global south. And so the thing is that we're not even looking to do what they did to these places. We just want to have things more equal and where everybody has their basic necessities. But unfortunately, this is the way they think. This is the way sociopaths think. And we're trying to make it so that we change things for the better for everyone because we know that every single life is equal. Cannibal, thank you so much for saying that. Said poverty is evil. It brings the most negative in this world just to survive and exist. I left the hood once I was able, but I will continue to go back to help the kids because I know it's possible. Exactly. But the thing is, we also have to remember is that we don't have to use capitalism to show them that they can get out and know it's possible.
Yes.
Capitalism does not have to be that way because capitalism is the reason why they're in that way in the first place.
Yes.
So,
Yep. And that be like one of the biggest, arguments, that I have with a lot of black people. Like, and I try to tell them, like, man, you conservative, bro.
hmm
You conservative. You don't want gay rights. You don't want socialism. Like, how the hell you got Martin Luther King on your fucking wall, but you don't want socialism? You talking about Malcolm X, but you don't want socialism. You're not dipping into what your leaders have actually taught. You're just looking at them at their skin, just like these white people look at us.
yeah, they're whitewashing it just like they did.
Yes. If not, they're whitewashing their history worse,
hmm
way worse
hmm
than what the white man have done. Because we know better than to do some shit like that. And this is why I don't let people talk for me. This is why I go out my damn self. And if I say death to America, that's what the fuck I meant. I didn't tell you to go out and say America should get it together. I told you to say, and that's why you got to go and do the shit yourself. Be the leader that
hmm
you know what I'm saying, that you saw in Fred Hampton, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X,
hmm
Angela Davis.
hmm
Be the leader
hmm
and don't be afraid because yes, they might. I'm gonna tell you this. You 10 toes down in what you believe. You 10 toes down and you stand strong. Mean what you say. Make sure your voice is known,
hmm
not heard, known,
hmm
and you will live forever. This is the reason why we are talking about these people right now because the fact that they were 10 toes down in what they believed in.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how we got to be, if not even stronger,
Yeah.
because we see their faith. We know what happened. We have proof that the FBI teamed up to kill these people. CIA teamed up to stop these people. We know what's going to happen if we get too big. So let's not miscalculate our steps when it comes to fighting the government. When it comes to putting certain people in 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 our circles.
hmm
And this is the main reason why I say Get off of the internet and meet up with each other, because you have to get to know each other in a real life, in a real form. You have to really grow with each other until y'all start looking like each other. You know what I'm saying? Become friends, and then try to build an organization. Because man, uh, it can be a lot of bullshit, a lot of bullshit that can bring down your organization. It can be something real petty, and
Mhm.
this is why it's important for us to just say fuck this shit and run the streets,
Mhm.
own them. You pay for them. You pay for the roads. You pay for the sidewalk. Why don't you just own them, motherfuckers? Get out there.
Mhm.
Stop being afraid to talk to your neighbors. Stop being afraid to talk to people because they look different from you, because they might have came from a different era, generation, or hood.
Mhm.
Because we are all humans, and I guarantee if you ask a motherfucker, don't you wish we had better health care than Canada? I'm pretty sure a lot of motherfuckers will agree with you.
Mhm.
And we all need the same basic needs. I mean, yes, we can fight for things as a race, but I'm not sitting here talking to white people about black problems. I'm not
Mhm.
asking white people to try to fix black problems. That's something I'm gonna have to talk to my people about.
Mhm.
But as far as this shit, it's bigger than black and white. It's
Yeah.
bigger than yellow and brown. It's bigger than all of us.
Mhm.
It's gonna take all of us.
Yeah.
Seriously and literally. It's going to take all of us to at least get on some type of middle ground where we say, okay, we just trying to survive. We don't even want 15, $25 an hour. Fucker. We're not even working. We just want the world to prosper.
Yeah. I mean, basically, what you're talking about is intersectionality,
Yes.
right? A dude from dudes like us that live in the hood, we have intersectionality with that white soccer
Thank you, Mike.
mom in the suburbs, and but she wants for her kids to stay safe, and she's also sitting in front of her TV seeing black people getting gunned down, and she's crying tears because she feels for us as well.
Yes.
you know we're in solidarity with that Asian dude that owns a store that's trying to make it, but he gets hate from people because of the way he looks, or he gets hate because of his accent so thick. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? We got solidarity with that trans, Latina that is going through some shit because her family has rejected her. We got solidarity with all of them because
That,
it.
that, that remind me of the story uh where I was doing this fundraiser. I think this is in Detroit. I was
Mhm.
at the
Mhm.
secondhand store buying a whole bunch of clothes, and you know, some lady, she had a thick Middle Eastern accent, real
Mhm.
thick,
Mhm.
and she couldn't speak English like that. And she was like, she was just gonna cry because they was like, you know what I'm saying? The dude was just being an asshole.
Mhm.
So I was, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm sorry, they basically told her to speak English. I was like, English?
Mhm.
Like, you're not even speaking English. Nobody in America speak English. I never met any American that speak English. Ma'am, talk how you want.
Mhm.
Talk how you want. You don't have to fucking adapt to us. You can talk to us in your native tongue.
Mhm.
All we got to do is see the numbers on the motherfucking uh, on the cash register.
Mhm.
Nobody talks nobody talk English in America. This is a broken language, and I talk Ebonics, so I
Mhm.
don't know what y'all talking about.
Mhm.
And she just wanted to tear up and cry because you know I wonder how many people actually say that to her.
Yeah.
Speak English. English? Man, tell these motherfuckers to suck your dick. What the fuck? Nobody, man. Come on, man. I don't know. Sometimes I can't stand Americans, man.
Solidarity with immigrants too, man. Yep, definitely. You know, so
Ugly, just ugly hearted, man.
yeah, and we got by talking about it, we got to change it. One stream at a time if we can. Talking about it. Disseminate it out there. Let everybody talk about it to your family members, your friends, your neighbors.
Yeah.
And I like what you said about knowing one another because you know we need to behave like a village. In a village, people in your village,
Yes.
and you know you you don't necessarily have to always get along with people in your village because you don't always get along with people in your family. You don't always get along with your friends,
Yes.
but you are a community and you guys, come together when there needs to come together and there's solidarity between you. And that's basically been lost. So I think one of the reasons why we also like to have these conversations and we even
Yes,
interact with
sir.
people in the chat because, this is a community.
Yes. Paco, thank you, man. Thank you for the donations. Hey, I'm telling y'all right now. Look, we're going through a lot, and I really appreciate those donations. I
Hmm.
really do because we're trying to get billboards. We're trying to push for sponsorships and lawyers and stuff like that. So every dollar counts. This is not a podcast,
Hmm.
and this is a news organization. We
Hmm.
are a news organization. This is a news organization. So every dollar counts,
Hmm.
and we're gonna make sure if we got too much, we're gonna make sure that shit get spent on the needy. With the tour for the poor, that's gonna be tied into for him to lift this
Hmm.
organization. So yeah. But thank you for the donation. Thank you everybody that donated. Thank you everybody who want to donate but can't because I know how it is right now. You probably one of them people that's on strike. Probably not actively on strike, but you probably just one of the people who not going back to work. And
Hmm.
as long as you here with us, as long as you pushing the word, that's love, and I love you, man. What's
Yeah.
good, Seven?
Hmm.
I still need that voiceover from you, man.
Hmm. There's borrowed words terms for other languages all the time. Communication could perhaps be improved in drama, class, non-verbally. All in all, the more languages you can speak,
Is it
even
not
a
bad?
little, the better.
Yeah, man. Look, bro, the fucking sun don't set in the goddamn kingdom, man.
Hmm.
The sun don't set in the kingdom. Like, come on, man. It's still slavery. Still got slavery, and people still paying reparations to them. They still sitting on the gold that was stripped out of the mines from slaves hundreds of years ago.
Hmm. Yeah.
Fuck them. Fuck the UK, man. Oh my god, fuck the world, man. That's why. See, that's why a lot of people just go evil because they feel like they can't beat them.
Hmm. Yeah.
Thomas, thank you.
Thank you.
Rome had. Hey man, I
Hmm.
fuck taxes, man. They just gonna have to lock my black ass up. I'm not paying that shit. I'm not paying that shit no more. I'm not. I'm done.
Hmm.
I'm done helping these motherfuckers buy me children. I'm done. Like I already pay taxes on my foods and all that shit. Yeah. I know it's all types of loopholes. But as far as me actively giving a fuck about me getting anything back, like what do I really get back? More heartache. More heartache. So at least I know I try to
Hmm.
protest this shit. I tried with the little power that I have to, like, bro, fuck it, just lock me up, bro. Cause I'd rather go to prison than not have my money go to fucking bombing children, putting sanctions on communist and socialist countries, everything that I stand for.
Yeah. Yeah.
So fuck it. Y'all can have the money. I don't care about the fucking the money I was supposed to get. I don't care. Keep it.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, they even if we don't vote for some of these, war criminals, they still use our money to fund some of this shit.
Yeah. Yep.
You know.
Yep. But I just try to find ways to, those little ways, that encourage people who's not into politics, not because it's boring, but because it doesn't benefit them.
Yeah.
You know, so those are little ways you can radicalize people. Like, look, you really want to fight the government? Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Let's tell our people to do this. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's start moving like that.
Hmm.
But that, like, even when I was working for Bernie, man, I had to be. I had to, so I had to be radical, radical, radical. Like people like, oh, he's not this and that. I was like, man, what? He said ending. I had to talk about the you know what I'm saying, ending the war on drugs, giving black people $100 trillion to grow our own marijuana and shit like that. I had to bring up them points, make sure it was radical as fuck.
Hmm.
Even though these niggas conservative
Hmm.
politically, the ones that's really into politics, but
Hmm.
when you out there, man, just be as radical as you can be. A lot of people say, "Oh, don't say that you're a communist. Don't say that you're a socialist." I say, "Fuck it,
Hmm.
fuck it. Why not? Tell them."
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna plant seeds by tiptoeing around the idea of socialism, around the idea of communism. Because look, the thing is, if you are setting examples, like say if you was doing a tour for the poor,
Hmm.
you were setting examples of how communism's supposed to work, of how socialism's supposed to be, how the world's supposed to be, and you get out there and teach, they're gonna listen to you because you're fucking actually putting in the work.
Hmm.
It comes. Is
Yeah.
that RJ? What's good, boy? But yeah,
Hmm.
it comes, but the work comes first. Always,
Yep.
the work always comes first. And yes, it's gonna be hard.
Hmm.
It's gonna be hard. And everybody is not gonna want your help. And you might get robbed. You might get shot at. You might get this. You just gotta stay. Shit, your kids get shot at school all the fucking time. Get out there and go teach some people.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true. You know. RJ, what's going on,
What's
bro?
up?
It's good, man.
I'm doing great. How y'all doing?
You looking good in that green shirt. We might have to Jackie cut his camera out. Cut his camera. Yeah, yeah, you
Oh
looking
yeah.
good, man.
Oh, that's you gonna
Uh,
blow him up like that on us? Ah, I wore a tie for this, man. I quit.
I got a nice little collar on. We all got
Yeah,
collars on. Professional.
Yeah.
yeah. We got to be professional now up in
Yeah,
here.
we're a news organization now. We gotta start moving better than TYT.
Yeah.
We ain't wearing no corny ass suits like they is though. You can be relaxed in this
I
bitch.
mean, I could.
Man, no, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about, you know what I'm saying? Like Jank suits is not good, bro. Like them bitches not tailored or something. I don't know where he get his suits from. It's just not tailored to fit him, you know. Even my shirt tailor, that's only
I
like
need
$10, man.
I need to get me a nice news suit.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah, yeah. I see what you did there. Um,
yeah.
I got to be. Yeah, I got one suit that's tailored, and that was years ago. But I don't have a whole lot. But
Okay, Meg, I see you. I know
hmm
I'm happy I got a new job.
hmm That's only going to be for a little while until FHL takes off.
Oh yeah, you gotta wait till this election cycle until we start cussing out everybody.
You know, truth be told, they're lucky they are just getting cussed out.
Yeah, that's facts, big facts. Because we could be doing more damage. And you know, with this with this new virus that's about to spread, I don't know, man. I don't think they're gonna get people to act right. I think we might, if we take advantage of this. And people have to sit at home again, and it's going to be another lockdown, and people are going to be able to pay attention again. I think, you know what I'm saying, we can really take advantage of this opportunity, man. You know, and hopefully save some lives and be, how can I say this? Be a footprint on the path for the future generations, you know.
Yeah.
Put our foot in the cement while it's wet for future generations, so they can actually see which way we was actually going with this, instead of saying, "Hey, do this."
Yeah, that's important because right now a lot of young people are really getting jobs like Grubhub and Uber Eats and DoorDash. So, like, you know what happened in California? Like those big companies, they got together and they did some shit that was fucked in California. They did some law. I forgot what it was. Hopefully, the audience knows, but they did some crimey shit with that law, and it's really fucked over the workers there.
Yeah, it was Prop 20, I think it was.
20, yeah, Prop 20. Yeah,
right.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look that
Prop
up.
20, Prop 22. I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you, Jackie.
That was some bullshit.
Yeah.
And Kamala Harris, brother has something to do with that, I believe.
I think he's on the board of, is it Uber?
Yeah, I think so. The Prop 22 makes the Uber workers, Grubhub workers, and DoorDash workers as independent contractors not tied to the company as for labor. So it's that type of loophole to exclude those workers from certain benefits as well as certain insurance opportunities as well.
Yes.
Did somebody say something funny in the chat? Because I got serious and I saw JB laughing.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah. Somebody talked about Rome barbecuing shirtless.
Oh.
It be hot, man. Damn. I be having my apron, though. I don't want my nipples to get popped.
Yes.
Oh!
Yeah, it'd be like 90. It's 90 degrees in Michigan. It's kind of hot and humid, especially for Michigan. It's weird.
Oh, so now y'all feeling what it feels like in Florida. That's basically what it is now.
Shit, I'll stick my ass in the house.
Yeah.
I'll be out. Blunt and a cigarette.
Nah, see, I'm not going out there because chocolate melts in the sun.
Don't even start with me today.
I can't be on. I thought I was conceited. God damn, boy, y'all boys.
See, I be in the sun on the weekends playing tennis. So look at this skin. Like, look at this. Like, you could just lick my face right now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm like a girl though. I ain't gonna lie. You look a little too good. Hey. Yeah. What was that?
Yeah, I was saying I'll be playing tennis on the weekends. Wow.
Man, you gonna be okay, boy.
Oh yeah, so it's been pretty hot in Michigan, but also too in the West as well as the Southeast. Like the West is running out of water right now. Some river, I believe, that connects California to Nevada. No, it's some river in California. The water level is the lowest in like 200 years, and it's also a hydroelectric power plant uses that river for electricity. They shut it down in California. And so because the water levels are so low and it's continuing to decrease. So not only are people not going to have fresh drinking water, but there's multiple power outages. Like check out Hair of the Dog, Carrie's show. She's been doing a lot of coverage on this as well. That's a huge story we got to actually keep up with.
Also, Jackie told us it's the Colorado River.
Colorado River. Yeah. Jackie's like, read the private chat. Damn.
And I believe Florida has a hurricane going on right now.
We're going to be
Michigan,
having a tropical. We're having a tropical depression slash tropical storm coming up.
yeah,
I think it's.
yeah,
I
tropical
think the name is
depression.
Fred.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's coming
Fred.
up
Yep,
soon.
yep. And Michigan, that's the reason why it's so humid, because we keep going through these floods. We keep getting flooded. Every time it rains, it flood up here.
Hmm.
Every time it's like it rains. Like I'm used to Detroit being gray. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like that's the normal color. It's like Gotham. You know what I'm saying? But
Wow.
that rain, no, that's something different.
Hmm.
Like
And
I agree with
we
you.
are in a valley, so that shit just sits. It just sits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what Roma's getting at is like there's 2 points to that. So like Michigan, we get most of our precipitation during the wintertime in forms of
Yeah.
snow, ice, and sleet. But
Yeah.
it's very unseasonal, especially in the summertime for Michigan to really get all this type of rain. And it also goes to the point Rome said about living in a valley. And the reason why is because in the state of Michigan, all the major highways and roads were built after the city was founded. So a lot of these major highways and roads were built under the city. That's why you go I-696, I-94, I-275. The way they're built is built under the city this way. And so you also have pumps, so water pumps that suck out extra water when it's raining profusely on certain days. So when you have power outages due to excess flooding, it affects those
Ah.
abilities for the pumps to suck out that water. So I believe it was a couple of weeks ago, you had a problem in which a major highway was flooded out, and so that caused traffic jams. People's cars got stuck in the
Dang.
highway for weeks. It caused like major detours and traffic buildups on certain roads and areas. So it's just a huge mess. So that's really what's going on in the state of Michigan. Like we're getting way too much water.
Yeah.
And I know in some other states it's like, oh, cry me a river because we don't have any water. But that just shows you the effects of climate change and
Yeah.
how it's affecting the country
Yeah.
as well
Yeah.
as the world. So that's just really
Can you
some stuff to
imagine
check
if our
out.
lakes, if our lakes in our river just took advantage of us, like somehow just started attacking our city and our state? Like it'll be over. It'll be over for the Midwest itself.
Yeah. Yeah. Here in Florida, I mean, we get afternoon thunderstorms
Nigga said
constantly
Kaya the
every day.
literal.
But yeah, we get afternoon thunderstorms like crazy here in Florida, and so that's a usual for us. And so to to you know now we're starting to see a lot more tropical depressions, more severe tropical storms, hurricanes coming our way. And our hurricane season won't be over until the beginning of November. So we got a couple months left, while this is still happening. And and my mother keeps saying this. She's like, we're gonna get a big one. Watch, we're about due for a big one soon. And I'm afraid of that because once it hits, Florida's screwed if that's the case. You know.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, nor am I into astrology
Hmm.
with the signs and
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's astrology.
yeah,
that's
yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't be fucking mad at me because I'm yeah. I used to use that shit just to get in your pants. Fucking blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm a Capricorn. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you like to do this? Like, oh, I do.
Oh, you a Capricorn?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, canceled. Yeah, see, don't even go in the shade room. We all hate Capricorns, man. Capricorns, I swear to God.
Ain't you a Capricorn, nigga?
No, I'm a Libra. I'm so unproblematic. Libras, we
Man,
unproblematic.
I'm a January Capricorn though.
Yeah, see, y'all Capricorns, man. See, as soon as you start talking that crazy, I was like, yep, you're a Capricorn. That's what Capricorns say. Oh, I don't believe in astrology. We saying that to get in your pants. I'm like, oh, yep, that's a Capricorn.
Hey, shit. That's something what Capricorn would say. No, I'm playing, but no. Anyways, where I was going with this is a lot of people are telling me. Thank you, Mike Shelton. Thank you, man. A lot of people are telling me that Pluto is lining up with our Earth again. And the last time it did this, it was a revolution. and 250 years, 240 some years is the only like that's when the empire falls. We on like our 240 of some year, and like all kind of people like they just put all these stuff. They like blah, blah, blah. I'm
Hmm.
like I don't know. Like I don't know if that stuff real. It sounds like it could be true. It really does. But
Yeah.
if that shit come to you know what I'm saying, coming to prophecy, then hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, y'all was right. But
Hmm.
that would be nice if Pluto, because Pluto is about to line up with something, right? I don't keep up. I don't care about outer space. I look at the water because I feel like America's. Well, I feel like we wasted so much money out of space when we should have went down in the fucking waters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't spend enough money to go down in the waters to
Yeah.
really explore the fucking earth. I think we could have. I think in some of these fish we could have found everlasting life, but we would never know because they spent all the trillions of dollars to fucking have some fucking satellite in space forever
They wanted to fly a dildo up in the air for a billionaire.
for a billionaire. And that wasn't even space. That was at the edge of the fucking like
He
shit.
was.
I do that every time I hold my breath when I hit a blunt. I could have did that
he went
and got
straight.
higher, nigga.
He only went to the stratosphere. He didn't go to the exosphere.
Shit, I'll be going to fucking Jupiter and fucking what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about Pluto right now. Shit, man. But damn, I don't know, man. But that's why I don't pay attention to space. I don't pay attention to astrology. So y'all gotta forgive me, man. I'm a boomer.
Wait, you talked about space and the signs. So are you talking about astrology or astronomy?
Astronomy. I'm sorry, astronomy. But yeah,
Hmm.
I don't pay attention to the signs because because they be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It be some bullshit sometimes. I read my horoscope. Oh, you're a true leader, and this and that, and blah blah blah. Like, am I though?
Hmm.
How many times? How many niggas you said this to? You know what I'm saying? How many other signs you said this to, bro, in a different way? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even try that shit. That's
See,
the only reason.
it's always the one saying, "Oh, their horoscope is wrong," and it be dead right. See, you definitely a Capricorn. You definitely a Capricorn. He be like, "Oh, my horoscope wrong." Yeah, yeah.
Like, you're gonna kill somebody today. Whoa, you tripping?
Hey, it could have been rhetorical.
And with kindness, like, oh, I didn't read page
Oh,
29. Damn,
oh,
maybe they should have fucking
okay.
served
Oh,
them that
yeah. Oh, okay.
printout.
You said.
Meg, I read that so the wrong way. I did not read that the right way.
Hmm.
Uranus.
Hmm. I think she meant it that way too. Um, what the hell were we talking about before?
we
That's why
talked
they
about
call you sunshine.
we were talking about astronomy,
Is that why your
astrology.
ex-boyfriend called you sunshine when he texted me, bro?
Who?
Your ex-boyfriend, because the sunshine is in Uranus.
No, that was Meg. Wait, that was wait. No, hold on.
Man
What?
said the sun is in Uranus.
Oh yeah, we should talk about astrology.
Hmm.
Is that why they
Yeah.
call you sunshine, nigga? Your kid in Capricorn. My birthday January 16th.
Mm. Mm-mm. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I know a little bit, but I'm.
JB, what's your zodiac?
Oh
JB.
no! Don't you dare ask me that damn question,
Capricorn.
you motherfucker.
Nah, he ain't no Capricorn.
Nah, nah,
Trying to get
nah.
everybody canceled.
I'm not successful enough to be a Capricorn. Um,
Yeah.
I'm a Cancer.
Cancer. That makes sense.
no, no, no. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. No, my big mama a Cancer though.
Yeah, yeah,
4 days after
yeah,
yours. So that's Meg and Capricorn.
yeah.
Oh no, boo.
Yeah. My birthday was back in June, late June. So I just turned 37.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It all makes sense now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I know what to do with you, Jay. Don't worry. Don't worry.
What?
It's just like my baby mama. You're gonna break my heart too. You're gonna take everything.
Don't you do that to me, Jerome. You know I'm doing to break your heart. Absolutely not. How dare you assume something like that of me? What kind of man do you think me for?
You a Cancer.
Uh, are we?
And I'm a
We're not all
Capricorn.
created equal.
And you
All
know
right.
what? You know
Hey,
what's so crazy?
don't hate me because I'm moist.
Can we say that?
I don't know. I just did. I think we just got
I
demonetized.
think that's the
Hey,
first time I
put
ever
some
said
money in
that.
the super chat because I think we just got demonetized.
Yeah. Everybody drop $1 for every cuss word. Drop $1 for every cuss word. We need $1 for every cuss word.
For every
That
cuss
means
word.
shit. That means damn.
Oh God.
Yes, mother effer, all them things, because
Look.
once they review this, it's over on
Yo,
YouTube.
I just
Like,
used
we're gonna
moist
lose a lot of money.
in a live stream. Oh God. Oh Lord. If my mama sees it, oh Lord, if my mama sees this, I'm going to
Man, my
hell.
mom be like, man, as long as he got friends that can handle his crazy ass. Because that's all she care about. Because, man, I can go, like my earlier shows, I used to be like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because RJ the pretty boy, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of swag that he put in the space, you know what I'm saying? That's the type
Yeah.
of feeling he put in the space. Everybody started feeling themselves. 'Cause
Yes.
everybody's like, oh, y'all looking good. I was like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
And RJ got it. And I'm like, all right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We
I mean,
looking kind of good.
that's just what I do. I bring the charm, I bring the flow, I bring the style. That's just what I do. Like the chat, they already knew this whole
Like, you know, we
conversation
did.
changed as soon as I got in here.
Yo, that's that intersectionality. Socialism and fuckboy, and boom, put it together.
Gotta
I'm
love the
not a fuckboy
intersectionality.
no more. No more.
That's what they always say.
I put my fuckboy past behind me, and I turned the new leaf, and I'm a new man. I'm fighting for the future generations now. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, he
I
on
ain't
his
gonna
new
lie,
year.
man,
He on
back
his
then,
new year, new me type of stuff. Don't believe it.
no.
Thanks,
I'm
Noli
gonna say
D, for the super chat, the
Ooh,
super
wait.
sticker. I'm sorry. Thank you. Oh
Malik,
my
yeah,
gosh.
good looking Malik. Man, I'm gonna tell you, back in middle school, back in high school, like we was rappers, man, and we was a little popular. Like we had our songs and playing on this ice cream truck, and man, we was a little popular in the neighborhood. So, man, we did some shit, So,
You want to elaborate?
uh, what does a conductor do?
What kind of conductor? Electricity?
Mm,
What do we talk about here?
Thank you, Red. Yeah, Red. Thank you so much.
No. Don't you change the subject, wrong.
Huh?
Nah. Come on with it.
Come with it.
Don't get yourself canceled though, because we still need you.
I'm gonna just say you're not friends with your friends until you saw their penis.
I got a hell of a lot of friends then. Oh, oops. Never mind. Cut it out.
Oh my
Edit
God.
that out.
That's
Edit that
all
out,
I'm gonna
Jackie.
say. And me and my boys, all of us are still together 20 years. We
Oh
need
my
some more
God.
money in fucking
Mwah. Good night, everybody.
we need like $5 more for that. Hey Jay, give me $5 for that because
He said
I
the
know
P
that's
word.
over. Yeah, that's over.
Oh my goodness.
What's good?
What in the hell did this devolve into?
Man, it's RJ sexy ass, bro. Like I'll be gay for pay for that nigga. He just don't know it. You know what
I
I'm saying?
really,
He gotta come
I
with that
really,
money.
I'm debating every day to create an OnlyFans. Why am I getting a job?
Man, he better.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I'll promote you and I'll give you some money on that motherfucker.
Mhm.
I'll check you out. Let me see if this nigga can turn me out. Let's see.
I would just like to say that Jackie is not in any way part of this.
Oh man, I like y'all niggas, man. Oh man.
Rome, this is a new side to you that I
I'm
never saw
supportive.
before.
Charlie Mac.
No, no, no! Don't be
Thank
dissupportive,
you.
man. We don't need you to be dissupportive. God damn, Rome. Shit.
Thank you.
We
Hey,
just.
I'm just speaking my mind, man. Look, this it's a big world. You got to do everything at least once. Are you
Hey,
really? Are you?
I like hearing that.
Are you
I like
really
hearing that
living?
one.
Are you really living?
Oh no!
If
Oh
you ain't
my
tried
goodness!
everything at least once, are
Oh
you really straight?
no!
If you ain't sucked a penis, no, I'm playing. I ain't never suck a dick. I'm just saying. Damn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, no, hey,
No,
wait,
One more
no
time.
comment.
One more time. I'm
wait.
sorry. Jackie is cussing me out in the private chat.
But did y'all hear what Rom just said? He said, "Hey, you got to try stuff in life," and then he gonna say, "Oh, I ain't never." Oh, wait, what? What'd you say?
I ain't gonna say what I did. Let me just say that I know that I'm not gay.
No comment from me. Nothing. Do not pay attention to the rainbow
But
flag in my bio.
sometimes you gotta sometimes nigga, you gotta live and learn. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of these people be so mad. They be so mad at gay people, like, oh, I can't believe that they're so fucking openly gay. Like, why?
So what?
Because you in the closet?
Yeah.
Because
So what?
you low key watching gay porn? Because you low key watching, you know what I'm saying? Can I say no? I can't say that. But you know what you're watching. We know what
Yeah.
you're watching.
Yeah. Of course.
We know what you're watching, and you feel some type of way because these people be like, they are what you watching. They are what you watching in secret.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
In
Sometimes,
secret, you fantasize about these people, and I don't even like. Holy crap! I hang around gay people all day, bisexual people all the time. Talk to them. They don't say a word about you guys the way straight people talk about these people and talk about their communities.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about trends. Like who's
Mm-hmm.
nobody like.
Yeah.
Okay, are you homophobic or homosexual?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know anybody that talk about like gay people don't even talk about gay people like y'all
We
talk about gay
don't.
people. I
We
don't know.
don't.
Maybe it's just me.
We don't. It's like, what's the obsession for? What are
My
you
best
obsessing
friend.
over? Why do you need to know?
My
and
best
see,
friend is
here's the
gay.
thing though. It's always the ones who make fun of you in high school, that tease you, that hit you up after high school and be like, "Hey," and you'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Be sliding into your DMs so they can slide into your DMs.
Yeah, I mean,
No. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? They're gonna wait until you know what I'm saying. Time will change and shit like this. They're gonna wait until they thought you forgot about them bullying you. You know what I'm saying, and shunning you for being who you were back in the days, and they might come on to you. So you know what? I'm going to talk about this because I know that my sister would want me to talk about this. He she transited. Sorry, excuse me. From a man to a woman, and it was a lot of men that we grew up around, and that we knew that we thought was straight, that had families and stuff like that. But they like, come on, like you can tell, like some of them you can't. Like my brother back then, like yeah, like they was messing with him back then as a child, and when he was, you know what I'm saying, going through his trans moments and stuff like that, they was still messing with him when they was still talking stuff about gay people on their Facebook and talking about this and that is wrong. He started exposing so many. I mean, she started exposing so many people because this is when she had trans over. She started exposing so many people. Teachers, you know what I'm saying? Dope boys,
Yeah, there's a lot more gay people than there claim to be out
uncles,
there. Yeah.
uncles, and this is why I'm like, and you gotta look at like that's why I say, hey, if you don't want people to, hey, like how Mike Tyson asks Boosie,
Hmm.
are you really gay? Why do you care?
Yep.
If anybody
Why?
else get their penis cut off, like that's more women for us. I don't care. Cut your penis off. Cut them all off. You leave me with the only penis in the world, please.
Okay, that's too far. It's okay.
But seriously, as a straight person, how does that hurt you? How does that have to do anything with you?
That's a good
What
question.
that man wants to do? Because in a lot of cultures, we treat 12, 13-year-olds as men. And it's no different.
Hmm.
We treat we can think for ourselves. We know what we want,
Hmm.
and you can tell when somebody is young. Man, come on, man. We know.
Hmm.
Like, all right, yeah, this little nigga gonna be probably. But yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with it as long as you know. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna stop. I'm gonna stop blabbering.
No, I mean you're right. I mean a lot of times your friends know. They're just waiting on you to tell them, and appreciate the ones who are considerate enough to wait for you to approach them about it. And also congrats well, good job for the ones too who accept them for who they are when they come out, or even the ones who say, "Hey, nothing even changes. Like I like you for you." Those are
Yeah.
the OGs. Those are the ones you respect. So there's what you said is brings to a lot of truth about how people feel, the type of relationships they have with people, even when they are transgender and they transition, or those who are gay versus dealing with what happens with them in high school or college, or sometimes you're later in life and figured that stuff out. So what you said is what a lot of people feel, but are at times afraid to say because of what they're going through. So that's pretty fair.
Yeah. And one of the things that like you mentioned what Boosie said, yo, this is something that's been going on in the black community, especially. I mean, the homophobia is real, and let's be honest. There's a lot more gay dudes than there claim to be because a lot of them are still in the closet, and a lot of
Yes.
it tends to have to do with being conservative and
Culture.
being ultra religious, things like that. And so they don't want to come out. And then in order to fit in, they try to make it seem like they have to gay bash. But the thing is that you know you're just if you're overly obsessed with it, that's telling us something about yourself
Yeah.
because you speak what's in your heart. And
And
so
what's
if
on
you're
your mind?
and what's on your
And what's on
mind.
your mind is a whole bunch of gay ass dicks. That's
I mean,
that's that's what's on your mind. Dicks,
yeah, I
dicks,
mean,
gay
like,
people, and gay dicks, and what they do with their body. Even the gay women. Like,
Hmm.
okay, like even I have my problems. I'm not fucking perfect,
Hmm.
but god damn it, when you knew better, you do better.
Hmm.
I just think
Yeah.
people get
Motherfuckers have gay aunties. We have dykes, butches with kids in our family. But they
The
were women now.
Rome. The new word it's called stud. It's called studs. That's
Sluts.
studs.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Sorry, man, but I just gotta let you know.
Hold on,
I
let me
mean,
put down these other eggshells real quick. God damn.
yeah, cancel Rome, cancel Rome.
yeah. Sorry, Rome. I had to.
Y'all got
I,
gray hair now, man. Y'all,
Let's see,
bruh, you
it's
talk about gray hair. Look at me. I got gray hair all over me right
you're
now,
like 10 years older than me.
and see, I have
and
none anywhere.
I still look
I have,
fly.
Yeah. But I
And
understood if I was 30 something, man. Fuck.
uh,
I'm getting stressed out, man.
I just think people stay too focused on like one like Boondocks episode where like Riley is like, "That's real gay, my nigga. Cut that out." So that's what That's what they think. That's what they be doing. So I ain't we worry about folks
Yeah.
because
It's it's
yeah.
it's all culture and shit like that, but no. And even if it is culture, black black gay people got their own cultures inside of our community also.
Oh, definitely. It's
You
a
know what I'm saying?
subculture.
Just like black atheists have our own community inside of fucking, just like a lot of different other motherfuckers have their own communities and cultures inside of our communities. So we're all aren't the same. That's why we just have to keep reminding people we all aren't going to think the same. We're all not going to be the same person. And why would you want me to think like you? Why would you want me to be like you? Like honestly, bro, you ain't shit. but
I am the shit.
you know, I'm talking about other people, man. But
Okay. You get a pass then.
yeah. But yeah, man. Like I don't want people to think like me, man. I don't want people to move like me. I just want people to want at least want them basic needs. Like at
Yeah.
least. Hold on, who the fuck is this on my TV?
Oh, see, I knew you was a fake commie. You got on the fucking Shark Tank, fake commie.
Rome, you
Watch
canceled, bro.
Mojo.
Big time.
My son be watching Mojo on this computer.
Watching Mojo. You supposed to be training a young commie. You let him watch the capitalist stuff. See, fake commie. I knew it.
Yeah, I love him.
And see,
Thing.
and he got a flat screen TV, a big ass flat screen TV. Fake commie.
Man, this thing is literally what y'all think. This is a 42-inch, but you see, my laptop is so small, but I got a special camera that's big, and it's just making it look like that.
42-inch, my ass. Look, you got that thing from a capitalist institution known as Walmart, and now you're trying to tell us that we need to be communist.
No, he from the hood. He got that from Best Buy.
Yeah, there's an open box. Nigga, what the hell? I can't afford this. Man, all my TVs open box. Boy, I can't afford this shit.
I ain't go front. I got my TV from Best Buy too. So
man, what? Man, I swear I wish I could. But this TV was like $1,000, but it was like $400 in an open box. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna see this tomorrow. Let me get it now.
I used my points at my job when I was working at Sears to get my TV, so I basically spent like $50 on it. That's basically what I did because I ain't got no money for that. I don't I didn't make a living wage.
Oh, and Quaker Socialist, ain't nothing wrong with Best Buy. Best Buy got the best deals. Like when I went to get my TV, a whole lot of folks went to Best Buy. That's what we say. Like when you get a TV, oh, you go to Best Buy. Yep. Everybody, I had a gift card too. So hey, ain't nothing wrong with Best Buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Best Buy be doing some deals, man. Like they supposed to have mine on my TV, but I was like, nah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I got it. I got my own tools. And they was talking about, oh, we can come out on the 12th. It was like the fucking 3rd or something. I'm like, no. I'll hang that bitch up my damn self. I ain't bought all these fucking tools for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, if you can do it yourself, I mean, that's what's up.
Yeah. That's that commie work, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Man, he said Amazon killed Best Buy.
Yeah.
Killed
Amazon killed a lot of shit. Amazon is taking over.
Toys R Us too. It killed Toys R Us.
Yes. It killed a lot of small businesses. Shit. It killed a lot of shit. Walmart. Motherfucking, like, holy fuck, man. And you know, it's only like, that's, what is that? 6 people? 7 people? Plus they're, you know, saying that, yes, they have corporations and their team, but we're talking about the heads. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, 6 or 7 people.
It's only like 15 people that own 80% of our wealth. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. And we sitting here shooting each other over who look better, and I'm trying to take this away from you so I can look like you, so I can drive like you. I'm not trying to build with you. I'm going to take from you. And we literally got people sucking energy and life out of us. Keeping us sick to sell us secure. We literally have people doing these things and we know it. Holy hell, what the fuck is wrong with us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Circuit City too. Y'all remember Circuit City?
Oh, yeah, Circuit City. Shit, man. I ain't got too much beef with Netflix, but shit, they killed a lot of shit too.
Yeah, Blockbuster.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
A lot of them video stores that was in the hood.
Yeah, the ones
We
with
just got
with
shut
the
right down.
porn movies in the back.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, that's Video 8.
I don't remember that one, but yeah, a lot of businesses, especially ones that were smaller, got just killed by these big businesses, and this is one of the reasons why
Yes.
I'm such a an advocate. I think you know using antitrust laws is something that we need to get back to doing because
Yes.
these businesses need to be broken up seriously.
It don't even necessarily need to be broken up. We just need to stop.
Hmm.
We need to stop and realize how much power we have, and then we don't go back to work. No, 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 no. We want stocks.
Yeah.
We want stocks. We want to own this motherfucker in some way. Everybody that works for you right now gets something,
Yeah.
not just the 401k that y'all gonna make us reach into because you don't pay us enough.
Yeah. Yep.
We want ownership. We want control. We want a
Hmm.
real voice, not a union, because unions can be infiltrated
Hmm.
like a lot of them are right now.
Hmm.
We need ownership. Enough of the unions. Enough of negotiating with the rich person. We need to just tell them
Hmm.
it is what it is. Because guess what? None of this moves if we don't.
Hmm. Yeah. Hey, so
Even if hold on, I'm gonna say this one last thing. Even if you still gonna have them bootlickers that's gonna come out and go to work. That's not gonna be enough.
hmm.
That's not gonna be enough. It's so many pissed off Americans right now. Fuck you.
Hmm.
It's gonna be so many pissed off Americans that we can actually fucking lead this and get it popping. Like once they see us actually stopping and holding and putting our foot down, they're gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, fuck it, whatever.
Hmm.
I didn't starve. We didn't went weeks. Half of my fucking childhood is just living in the darkness, lighting candles, burning my fingertips from candles. That's half of my child life. I can suffer. I can, but I don't want people to go through this. But if I have to, in order to get people to act like humans again, I will.
Hmm. Yeah. On that note, I got to get going because I got to be up at 5 a.m. in the morning. Um,
Yeah,
but
we are. This is like the end of the show. You actually got like fucking 10 more minutes, so if you can stick it out with us, man. And you know what I'm saying? Let RJ because I know RJ has something else to say, and I just been fucking rambling off because I took a minute off. I want y'all to forgive me, but I had to get my mind right. It was a lot of things going on, but we working on a lot of shit, man, and I can't be Octomom. I wish I could.
hmm.
Yeah. So with a new job I'm getting, I can't do my show on Friday nights, so I'm still looking for a new day. This week will be really the last day. I'll do it my 6 p.m. slot, but I'll probably do it either early in the morning or someday mid afternoon from now on. So what that also means is I may not have a set time, so but you will get more of me. So I could do an hour one day, another hour another day. So you'll see
Yeah.
more of me actually. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Hmm.
As soon as I figure out a day, I'll let you guys know, and then you will see me live again. But still, stick tuned to me this Friday, which is actually tomorrow morning. So,
Aspagash. Thank you. Um, for me, first of all, let me say this: Fred Hampton left this. We're dropping new segments, like not brand new, nothing that you ain't ever heard before, but we will be reporting on news, weather, and climate change. That's in the near future. But right now, I'm cooking up something to. We're gonna have our own Amber Alert. We will have our own Amber Alert for missing children. So that means a lot of the children that doesn't get the attention on the Amber Alert that in your inner cities that like even if you can come to us, we will have something set up. We will have a Discord set up for you guys to report to us if anything is happening in your neighborhood. Anybody is missing, child, adult. We will have a whole segment dedicated just to missing Americans. So be looking out for that, and be looking out for some new faces.
Pretty dope. I do want to say I apologize for derailing the stream right when I came in. I just couldn't help myself. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, man. Look, I mean, shit. You can't help it, man. Look, that's what happens when sexy enter the room. You can't help it. That's just you're just born with it. Shit. You really asked to be like this.
He woke up like this.
I was alive there. Man, anything you got to say, JB?
Not much. It's just you know, some of the things that we talked about today were extremely deeply important, especially those of us who live in the neighborhoods that we live in, because um, we're coming at it from a leftist aspect. So you have the capitalists, especially the black capitalists, that try to focus on black excellence and you can do anything you want if you put your mind to it, and you can, as long as you can exploit people, you're good. They want you to be like the Tyler Perrys and the Oprah Winfreys and the Rihannas, and so because Rome, what you laughing at?
Yo ass.
Okay, whatever. So you know, um,
Oh my god.
before I was rudely interrupted. So yeah, some we have to let them know that they have a way out that doesn't have to be through capitalism. And you can still do what you can for your neighborhood without having to exploit a bunch of people to get a bunch of money to
Like to,
try to return it back to your neighborhood, because now you're hurting somebody to benefit somebody else.
yes.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
hmm Rome,
Talk.
keep
Talk.
drinking.
Just like these motherfuckers who was talking all that shit about reparations.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna let that shit slide. Like these niggas ain't hit my radar. All these niggas talking about shit about reparations, but they don't even want to defund the police who's taking our tax dollars outside of our neighborhoods. You ain't serious, my nigga. You ain't serious, because when I said revolution, you said we can have both. And I said that was my point. But you wanted to be out of your own narrative. You wanted to be out your own narrative. All these ugly bald head motherfuckers, old ass bald head motherfuckers. That's in the fucking way. Ain't fighting for a damn thing but them damn selves. Coming after people that's, you know what I'm saying? That we ain't all that. But I know we ain't up there with you. Okay. Do your thing, bro. But guess what? We can see the ratio from your subscribers to your actual viewers. Something is wrong here. Something got paid here. Maybe it's fake views. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's fake subscribers. Maybe motherfuckers just not interested in you. It's not about black. It's not about black issues. It's about Bernie Sanders. We're not talking about Bernie Sanders no more. We all lost that crowd. Suck it up. All of us lost that crowd. But what you do? What you do? Instead of punching right, you punch left and down. You's a sucker. And I don't even know if I should say your name. But you said my friend's name. And I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate how this man tried to downplay Sabby and everything that she has taught me,
Ooh.
taught her community, way before Fred Hampton left this. Because I was on her show before Fred Hampton left this was a thing. Socialist MMA. We was out canvassing while you was on your fucking laptop talking. We was actually out there flipping voters, flipping Trump supporters, flipping Hillary supporters. What were you guys doing? Playing this love-hate relationship between the Democratic Party. Now it's time to be a Democrat. Now it's time to fight the Democrats. Then you look at us and you look down on us because we're not up there with you. No, we're better than you. We're better than you. We just don't use people like how you use people. And I don't have to fucking punch down. Like, I'm not punching down right now. Because punching down is me going at fucking Vanguard or some shit like that. That'd be some bullshit, right? After all they done did for us. Even if I'm gonna tell you this. Shut your bald head ass up. Straight up. You don't know what you are talking about. And the people that's around you are not educated enough to even be in this fucking conversation. And I know we shouldn't say stuff like that because, oh, we from the... But no, you have to be educated on these fucking things. And if you are talking about reparations without a revolution, you are wasting people's time. You are trying to get people's dime. You are trying to market yourselves at the revolution, at the reparations, like how y'all did with Medicare for All, like how y'all did with the Green New Deal. Y'all are marketing, y'all are making this shit a brand. Next thing you know, it's going to be t-shirts and all kind of shit out that say reparations. And who's going to be dropping that merch? Who's going to be dropping that merch? Y'all niggas ain't fucking serious. You ain't serious. And you just mad Nina lost. But I talked to Nina. She don't care. She didn't even take it as hard as you fuckers did. You suckers. You cucks. She didn't even take it as hard as you. You got wedgies up your ass and she... But I know why you got a wedgie up your ass, because your hostel is gone. There's no Bernie. There's no Nina. There's nothing. You have to come either left or right. What your move is. What is your move? And you choose to punch to the left in order to move to the right. In order to fucking sell them whack-ass wolf t-shirts, nigga. Don't get it twisted. We are not a podcast. We are activists. We are activists and shit. Take it how you want it. But I'll be in your city soon. And if you want to talk about anybody that worked for Fred Hampton Leftists, you can come to me first. And we can talk like men. We followed each other. We talked to each other. You knew I did commercials for Bernie Sanders while you was doing what? You knew I was out here advocating for socialism while you was doing what? You knew I was out here actually knocking on doors while you was doing what? You know I was out here putting miles on my motherfucking feet while you was doing what? How many chairs have you went through? And how many shoes that I have went through? Ask yourself that before you fucking bring up Sabby, Nick, or anybody. And I'm so sick and tired of all of you. Kyle Kalinske, all of you are the same. You found a way to make this into a hustle. We found a way to put our activism online, and you hate it because we show people that we don't need the Democratic Party to actually make change. But you want to bring them up and bring them down, bring them up and bring them down. Well, maybe we're gonna get something. It might not be much, but it's better than those person. Who says who is to say that? Who is to say this is better or not? You? Because it helps your hustle? Because it helps your hustle with saying, hey, oh well, now they're bad. They're bad again. It's time for us to fight the Democratic Party again. Come on, everybody. Subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Y'all niggas ain't fighting for shit. For subscribers. Tell the truth. I ain't never see you out your motherfucking seat. I ain't never seen you motherfucking giving your last. I'm out here at gas stations giving $5 to every pump. Just to make sure workers get to their motherfucking job. Because I know how it is. I know I will be on fumes in this bitch. And putting $1 on my tank. I know that's how it is. I ain't never seen y'all out here. And that's why y'all mad. Because real niggas touching a motherfucking real niggas coming through this bitch. And yes, I speak for my white staff too. Real niggas coming through this bitch. And y'all can't stand it. Because now people see through y'all bullshit. Now people see through the hustle. Years of that bullshit. Since TYT first started with Bush. It's been generations now, these people acting like they are on the left and they have done nothing but got rich. And now what they're telling you, forced to vote is a waste of a time. But they got health care. What they're telling you, don't be as radical as me. But they got fucking health care. They got a nice home. They got money. They actually are millionaires. And guess who gave them that money? You. After all that time, after all them years of you watching Kyle Kalinske and TYT and David Pakman, you done made these motherfuckers rich. And now they see people like us stepping on their toes. Because it's not even about money with us. We just want y'all to fight. But they like and subscribe if you want new information. You want a part 2. No, I'm going to tell you right here. Give me money if you support. Don't give me money to survive. Because I'll be on the fucking streets doing this shit like how we was years ago. And where was they at? The same place they at now. In they motherfucking offices. The fuck? So, like I said, if anybody feel like they're going to take a shot at Fred the leftist, make sure you're an activist at least. Make sure that you have the fucking rep at least. Make sure you know what the fuck you talking about and who you talking about and what they have done and who they have taught, who they have inspired. Make sure you know what you are doing when you coming after us. Make sure. Because I'm not holding back on any one of you. None of you. There is no love. Because you have led people off of cliffs. Actually, y'all are some of the reasons why people are dead now. Even supporting voting during a fucking pandemic. Yes, you supported it because it supports your hustle. They see people like us. They say, "Oh shit, we gotta get rid of them. Let's team up with all these other fucking Nazis." And what did Crystal Ball do? She teamed up with everybody else besides us. And I might have problems, but goddamn, I ain't saying shit about no CP. Look at them scrambling, teaming up. How can we stop them? What can we get on them? Because they know Fred Hampton left is coming through this bitch. And next election cycle ain't none of this shit flying. No, motherfucker, don't vote. Don't send them $27, send it to us. Fuck them. No more helping any of these fucking establishments. And that's what these motherfuckers get paid for. Look it up. Look it up. These motherfuckers are paid by corporations. Look it up. These podcasters, these YouTubers are corporatists, elitists. And SMBC is paying them. Even your favorite leftist. Yes. Yes. They're paid off. Follow the fucking money. And you know what? You follow our money, guess where it's coming from? You, the people. You go too far on their money, you find out they sold out. You found out the truth about these people. We tell you the truth about us every day, about these people. We try to keep it real with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not perfect, okay? Yeah, I might not be the most leftist guy ever in the world, but shit, I know these niggas ain't leftists. I know a hustle when I see a hustle. Jordan does great. He's weak in certain ways. I love him. But when it comes to actually putting the foot up their asses, he can be weak sometimes. And I can be weak sometimes. I was weak on Bernie. I was weak on fucking what the fucking station. We all got our favorite politicians, but we're gonna have to break that chain. That's just out of respect, Jordan. If you ever see that, that's out of respect for your craft. But you're gonna need to be stronger because in order for you to even get something past, like in order for you to even fight for something like black rights, I need you to be a little bit stronger than that. Because yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have. I'm just coming back from a break. I see people throwing shots. Why I can't get my fucking point across? Why I can't speak my fucking mind? And like I said, I don't have to. I don't even want to say your bald headed ass name, bro. But you ugly as fuck. You ugly as hell. Facts. Like, and that's not even. Thank you, Sammy. They tell us to fight. Then they tell us to. Man, what did they tell us? Thank you. We gotta fucking clip that, bro. That's a fucking quote. But yeah, he ugly as fuck. Maybe that's why there ain't nobody watching you because you ugly. Maybe it's you got some whack ass merch. You ugly as hell. You ain't talking about shit. You ain't talking about shit. Like, come on, man. Like, stop mentioning. Don't say shit about Sabby. Don't say shit about Nick. Don't say shit about the work that they have done. If you can't match it, if you can't compare, because that's one thing I haven't heard you do was compare your work to theirs. But that's enough of me punching down, I guess. But I love out of all them people, I respect Jordan the most. I'm not lying about status quo. I love Jordan. I love the work he do. I love that he's actually going around. I love that he actually go out there and talk to people in the midst of pandemics, in the midst of recessions, depressions, people that don't identify him politically. I love that.
Hmm. Yeah.
But, and that's a big ass but that's a big ass but. We all need we're not perfect, but together we are. We can be Megatron in this bitch. All right, Megazord. Is that Power Rangers? No.
Yeah. Megazord. Yeah.
Megazord. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can be Megazord. Damn, they used to get their ass beat dog. Fuck. What's a good fusion?
Gogeta.
Gogeta, Vegeta, or what's that new cartoon? Steven Universe. There you go.
Yeah, you've been watching cartoons with your kids. I can tell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
We
watch all. I was
are the crystal gems.
Hmm. But you
Yo,
know
you.
what?
I'm stronger than you. Oh yeah,
But
nigga. That's
the
my
point
shit.
that Savvy made was on point. He says
Oh, it's
they
not.
tell us to fight and then they come down on activists. It's like, so what do you want us to do? Do you want us to fight or do you want us to not fight? It's like,
Like, yo,
which one?
they don't want us to fight too hard. They want us to fight enough to get our voices heard, but not enough to actually make change. Because, like I said,
Hmm.
if we actually make change, guess how much money these people actually going to be making? None, because we won't have. We won't. There will be no need for people like us.
Hmm.
You know, this is why we started this. For there will be no need for people like us.
Hmm.
But this is what they want. This is their fucking job. You see, we all got hustles and shit like that. Like, I just built a fucking dick. You know, like we all got our fucking hustles and shit like that. Like, this is not our job. This is not our income. All that shit goes straight to for him to left this and fucking poor people.
Hmm.
But these people found a way to make it their fucking life. And that's why they like, well, shit. I mean, don't I mean, yes, protest, but don't riot. Shit, what? They just killed my cousin. How you gonna tell a? How you gonna tell? How you gonna tell a motherfucker who raging, full of anger, who just suffered from a death that the government has caused, that the state has caused? How you gonna tell them how to use their voice and how to be angry? How to be angry? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna limit their anger? No, and that's why I'm like, yeah. Don't listen to these niggas no more. Like they're not serious. Until you see them on the ground actually teaching, they're not serious. The only time we saw them all together is when everybody got in their fucking their what was that fake ass. Oh my god.
I see
All the
them.
fucking podcasters got together and shit like that. All the lefty podcasters, all the political podcasters got together and they was talking shit. That's the only time I saw the motherfuckers from up under their desk. So yeah, if you don't see them in your motherfucking city, don't let them talk for you and don't let them tell you what's right. Don't let them tell you what's wrong and how the system is gonna work because they never been on the ground. They don't even know their neighbors. Their neighbors don't even, probably don't even know they're fucking podcasters.
Hmm.
Fuck them. But we gotta dip off because we like an hour over,
Hmm. Yeah.
and I'm gonna get in trouble for this. But it's gonna,
Jackie gonna cancel you.
yeah, Jackie about to fucking throw a fucking sand on my ass from the fucking damn. Shit,
She
I
could.
ain't even have. Damn, that
Yeah.
was
She
fast.
got
Like
you.
wow,
Hmm. Yep.
sometimes it be that fast as fuck.
Hmm.
Man, yeah, I'm about to get in trouble. But I love y'all. I missed y'all, and you know we had to catch up. But I'm gonna thank everybody that donated. We got a good fucking portion of fucking some money today. So I think that's gonna pay for the demonetization, hopefully. If it do. And yeah. We got new segments coming, all that yada yada yada. Yada 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 yada. But, we got a lot coming up. I wanna just say that I missed the fuck out of y'all. You know, and if y'all really want to see me just I'm on TikTok, Fred Hunter Leftist. I'm on TikTok. but I don't think I'm coming back to Twitter. Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm coming back.
All
That's
right.
it.
Okay. Rome, everybody. That's all he wrote.
Okay, I guess we're ending it like that.
Ooh, that might be my new shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank everybody that joined. Thank everybody's gonna watch after this shit go out. We need all the support that we are. Look, man, there's a lot of shit going on, but I just want to thank y'all. And y'all have a nice night. Yeah, good night. Enjoy your fucking Thursdays. Do some drugs that's legal and relax. You know, drink some liquor, drink some wine, and
Suck some dick. I'm never mind.
yeah. Masturbate. Fuck sex. Masturbation. And I don't mean busting in nuts. I mean enjoying yourself. Get to knowing yourself. Pleasuring yourself. I mean really taking the time out to orgasm.
Light some candles.
Thank you. Thank you, Rose. Damn.
Put
Rosalie.
on some Teddy Pendergrass.
Thank you so much. Download TikTok again. Yeah, download TikTok. Hell yeah. But yeah, y'all get to know yourselves. A lot of people don't. I don't masturbate. Yeah, like that because you don't know yourself. That because you don't even. Look, come on. You know how good masturbation is for the body, for the heart, for the mind.
Hey, you got to do that because if hey, there's a study that shows this.
A lot of
Now,
men,
if
a lot of men just need a finger up their ass.
that and if you don't, hey, if guys who masturbate regularly, the likelihood of you getting prostate cancer drops by 30%.
Yeah,
Hey, just saying.
Down.
yeah. Especially when you put a finger up your ass.
I'm trying to hold it in. I think Jackie's trying to tell us that we need to go.
Yeah.
We need to go. We need to go. Bye, everybody.
I love y'all.
Love you. Deuces.
Lick it first.